Hey, what's going on, babes and bros? Grab your brews and strap in. That was cringy as fuck, and I'm never gonna do that again.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Welcome back to another Level Up Live. We're playing my custom campaign, The Children of the Gods. Woo. This session is called The Iron Tower.
There's no tower, but there are golems.
There are golems, and possibly a lesser deity level demon for them to fight. Maybe they may have to fight what essentially amounts to a demigod in their lair.
I don't know what I can do in this fight. I mean, he's magical proof. He has thick armor.
Oh, speaking of which, does somebody want to tell him about the man-witch cake?
Oh yeah, no, it's actually in my notes, referred to as Manwich Num Nums.
What the hell is that?
It's a cake with a note on it that says "Eat me."
Excuse me?
That's made from people.
Yeah.
I actually have it on me.
I just put it in my notes as something that we have. But yeah, it's the Manwich Num Nums.
You're still
that
extra small, Blade.
That thing we found in that one place?
I mean...
You're still a small boy.
Do you want to make it big or not?
I'm going to eat it.
He's gonna eat the manwich.
I'm gonna eat the manwich. Not even gonna think about it.
Oh god.
Manwich.
I swear to God, I've become like 50 feet
Just
tall.
to let you know that
now, Now, in eating this, you can choose whether or not to spend a story point.
Well, I hope you choose.
I would spend a story point.
You'll spend the story point. Congratulations, you are restored to your normal size, and no ill effects befall you.
Yes! I'm just flexing again. Yeah! Woo!
Now I am in control.
I apologize for being late, guys.
Horrible.
You're all good, Lotus. We restored Ragnar to his former just short and not tiny size.
Oh, thank God.
He ate the manwich num nums.
Oh, no.
Think about it.
I was just here later.
Although, let's just be honest. You just ate flesh.
Yeah, you basically just ate ground people flesh, man.
I know. Ragnar's going to definitely get some really powerful mouthwash after that.
Good luck. The stores are out of anything that kills germs.
Yeah, there were also fingernails in that manwich too, so...
Oh, there were. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That's right. I forgot.
Those little pops of crunch are important in baked goods.
No. It was just like a thing of Wendy's chili, man.
Oof.
Including the finger.
Oof. Okay, so anyway. Oh.
I'm just thinking about the fucking finger.
Don't you love the taste of bone? Delicious. Reminds me what Mom used to make.
Also, Lotus, the group had determined right before we started that they are going to rest 4 days. I gave them 2 weeks to figure it out, and they did it right before we started.
All right.
4 days gives you 20 wound back, by the way. You heal 20.
I have to say, though, did you expect anything else from us?
I mean, I was hoping you guys would meet, but then at the same time, it's like, well, that didn't happen.
I have learned a long time ago not to expect a whole lot out of this group.
What do you mean?
That is actually good to know.
You eat and drink random shit. That's all I'm saying, bruh.
It looks tasty, okay?
Yes, fingernails are tasty.
It messes
we all
with
know
your
that's
mind.
your fetish.
It messes with you, okay? That's my excuse.
Right. So,
just a curious question here. What's the difficulty to cast an exorcism check on Ragnar maybe later?
Exorcism?
Excuse you? I'm perfectly fine.
That's some demonic, inclinations there. Eating people, not worried about it.
I feel bad for eating or whatever that person or people
I
or
start
whatever.
chanting for Indicator
I feel
around
bad,
him to
but
exercise
look at me
magical
now.
demons.
You don't want to try to exercise demons here, unless you're
No, I
like
don't.
starting a gym.
I know.
Wait, Dave.
That's why I'm saying maybe later, after we're done with this.
What does magic
Exercise
sword of
involved?
hatred do today?
Oh, magic sword of hatred. Do me a favor. Roll a D1000.
Whoa.
Oh, it's upgraded.
It is
All right,
whatever
so-
Dave feels like that day.
Oh.
842.
Oh,
That's a good number. I like that number. That's my
You
new
know, in
victory number.
1842, Columbus sailed the ocean blue.
No.
Well, I was just
Or
going to
in
say he
No,
1942.
he didn't.
In 1942.
1492. It's
What I said.
It was 400 years later.
What I said.
In,
I mean, I
Hang
was
on.
just going to say he answered life's question 8 times over.
Hang on.
Christopher Columbus was a time lord.
Yo,
next
I would
episode
watch
of-
that.
Secretly Doctor Who.
On the next episode of
he is
Doctor
a
Who.
lore master.
Yeah.
You know what? Hey, Bone. Got something for you. I found it. I found this for you.
Whenever you send me something, I'm
All
saving
right.
it.
He
I
never
think
enjoys it, but he does it same. No, I did not. I didn't want to click on you. No, I don't want you even pinned to my task.
Okay. So, good news, bad news. Bad news is you contract dysentery.
Great. Now I'll never make it to Oregon.
So that's why you bought the toilet
The
paper.
good news
Good news?
is on March 20th in 842 AD, King Alfonso II of Asturias, which is northern Spain, dies after a 50-year reign, in which he undertook numerous campaigns against Muslim armies, yada yada yada, allied himself with Charlemagne.
It's to be on the test.
He didn't have a child, so he gets to choose an heir. Well, since today is March 20, and on March 20 in 842 AD, the king of northern Spain died. You have somehow been selected as the heir of northern Spain. You've never heard of northern Spain and have no idea how to claim your title, but congratulations, you fucked up a timeline
Wait.
somewhere else.
Wait,
Wait,
what does that actually mean for the game, though?
Nothing.
You're just the heir to Spain.
I mean,
This
I
sounds
mean-
like such a wonderful place.
I have so many.
I think you broke
Yeah.
him.
This is just
That's a shocker.
okay.
Ta-da, you don't have dysentery anymore?
I'm gonna make the music bot play Megalovic.
It's an old one, but
Don't.
So,
Although if
the
somebody
fact
wants
that
to
it's
kick off the
sword?
music bot,
Wait,
Is this what the
Lotus.
sword does to him?
yeah.
you
What
don't
the
understand
fuck?
what you've done
What
by
the
invoking that meme.
No, stop. Stop. I'm trying to handle this.
Okay, this is making me
I was
glad I
fine
have
with
music bot muted.
It's
Oh
not
my God.
playing.
Music bot isn't even on yet.
Which reminds me, I'm going to start the music.
Unfortunately,
do.
Lotus posted my favorite GIF of all time in the chat. So I kind of had to respond by posting my favorite version. I'm not gonna post them in this one for obvious reasons. So they're gonna channel.
Where are they getting?
the bird is
It's
so
called
different.
memes, I guess.
Ooh, okay, I cannot look at that one because it's making me dizzy.
Oh,
found-
you have
there's a
cursed us
better
all
one.
with these images.
Oh,
No, here's the best.
God.
Oh my god.
Pew 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 pew. Can that be can that be an actual weapon?
No.
I mean,
Just-
Why not?
we got the duck hammer.
Simply and
we got the water
categorically, no. Just no.
What? Why not?
Can you guys hear me clear?
Oh, we
Yeah.
can.
Okay, good. Sorry, had an issue with my tech side really quick.
Right.
Alright.
Speaking of tech and mechanical, all right, so you guys have rested for your 4 days. You know your next step is to go take care of the Guardians of the Throne Room.
Which just has magical protection, physical protection, and it's also a fucking golem, which is gonna kick our asses.
I mean, we have a chance.
It could be worse. I could
Good
make you
start.
fight 5th rank.
Excuse you? I didn't want to. I
Hey,
didn't even want to know that. What the fuck?
so
Alright, let's get started.
before we go into this room, my voice is still like fucking up, so I can't do the voice. But
No, you're all good.
I should have said the little fucker when I got a chance.
Yeah. Anyway, this guy is gonna turn to you all and ask who else has some more of those magic healing potions. Because he noticed a few of you had them. And if we're going to be fighting the golems, it would only make sense to possibly have a few on the front lines, namely that one, pointing to the dwarf that was damn near killed by the lady. And then
She just wanted to do a little pokey stabby. He's the one that
Yeah.
took her serious.
like
Did she run off? Is she still here?
she
No,
died.
she's dead.
It was a doppelganger.
Get that.
It wasn't her.
If I remember right, you guys got some loot from that too, didn't you?
Wait,
no.
you never mentioned any loot from
No.
Doppelganger, though.
No.
It's because nobody searched the body for 4 days.
That's a fair
The bodies disappear.
Hers didn't. She wasn't
What
a
the
demon. I said that specifically.
I didn't catch that.
Oh, I thought that
We would have
indicated
checked
that
the
all of
bodies
them-
then. Yeah, you kind of said everything in the rooms were doing it. So.
Right, and I said if that ever changed, I would let you know, and I did. Not if you caught it,
Ow.
though.
I guess it went
I
over
wasn't here
everyone.
for that, so-
We would have checked it over the 4 days of resting though.
I would have.
Tell you what,
checked it
spend
the
a story
second we-
point. We'll assume that it was checked before the body just disappeared. Because it will disappear for other reasons.
Alright.
Is somebody willing to spend a story point?
I'm willing to.
And it's done.
Okay.
All right.
Oh.
They
Um,
fine. Jack shit and fuck all.
Oh no. You find an amulet of magic resistance.
Oh.
Oh.
Any person wearing this amulet will upgrade the difficulty of any magic skill check cast at them by 1.
Okay.
Anything else besides that?
A pair of like really nice but not special daggers.
Okay.
Wait, did we find the poison that she used?
No, because she used it all.
Of course.
What a bitch.
It's worth a try.
Yeah, drought poison tends to be expensive and a little volatile. People typically don't carry a whole hell of a lot of it.
So I'm going through our inventory. We have 2 things of holy water, a helm of language, a potion of shield, the amulet we just picked up, another amulet of maintenance where maintaining concentration does not cost strain, but it has an unholy effect. Ancient human skull. Why do we have that?
Don't ask questions.
We have abyss coins.
Don't
What?
ask questions.
A Bitcoin?
No,
Like-
abyss.
No, abyss.
Abyssal.
Abyss.
They're abyssal gold coins. If you look at the face of them, 1 in 100 of them will turn you to stone.
So I wrote what you just said down into the inventory if no one wants to take it.
We
Just
also
kidding.
have 140 gold and 800 silver. I forgot to tell you.
Actually, I just didn't have the silver.
Okay. Cool.
She
I
does
think
have
Lotus-
one final thing on her person.
Mm.
Oh,
It looks like a plain copper ring.
I'd say we should take it because I guarantee it's not a plain copper ring.
Copper ring is now in inventory.
I know Dave at this point too well for that to be just a plain copper ring.
Curses, it is the one ring to rule them all. Wait, wrong story arc.
Do
It
I
turns
become
you
I
visible
was
invisible
like,
when
what
I
is
put
this?
it on?
Like, the copper? That'd be like knockoff of a knockoff.
Put on the copper
But
ring. I
maybe
control
it
every gold
magic.
every 20 meters away from me.
Lotus, do you use a shield at all?
Do what? Can you ask the question again? Because my brain short circuited slightly. Do I use a shield at all? Sir, let me introduce you to Bertha, the shield, that is damn near the size of me.
Oh, Bertha looks good, lad.
His entire fighting style is based around the use of that shield, basically.
Yes.
Um,
I unintentionally created Braum.
See,
I-
you say Braum, I was gonna say Captain America.
Well, I was thinking Braum from League of Legends because it fits the theme of the character a little more.
I was thinking Cap from Captain America.
Captain
because-
America's a little bit more agile.
Well, and while I understand that you are a very shield-based character, he is a very shield-based character, as in uses a shield, was revived by shield, is technically a shield agent. You know, just say.
No, I get that.
Alright,
Um,
so are we gonna fight some golems?
Well,
Yeah.
what are we doing
I
with
mean,
the
hold up. My dog decided she wants to go out.
What are you
What are
doing
we
with the
doing-
what?
What are we doing with the potions? Because that's what originally kicked off before.
I don't have health potions. All I have is one stand potion.
Okay, do we
I
have
believe
any
I
left?
have one more potion on me. Let me double check that.
Yeah, I think Draco is the only one with one.
Yep.
Okay.
By my count,
that is
correct.
Yeah, I've only one more. Do you want my one then, Lotus?
I mean,
I can give it to you.
you're the one that went down.
I honestly
So
say
it might be a
bit
good idea to
and
have it on you. But the strain potion, personally, because if they're targeting me, I'm going to be blocking and I'm going to be using a lot of my strain.
here's the big
I
problem.
like
I have a stand pot, but I use magic a lot.
Yeah,
So-
he's a
Yeah,
magic
that-
user.
that's
he
kind of
needs
the
a
thing.
stamina
Is like
potion.
stams are going to be used by damn near everybody.
Not
Yeah.
really.
So,
I played a
Also-
character with 4 ranks in Arcane and Divine, and he never had a problem with stamina because he never cast spells. Why he had 4 ranks in Arcane and Divine? You know what? He knew a lot about them. He could use them, but he felt it was cheating and unfair because he was giant fucking Boy Scout.
everybody in this party is going to use the stam part, basically.
Not
Uh,
everyone.
Kate won't. Kenturio won't.
Most people in this party. All right.
I mean, I can use.
Do we have any other corrections here? No.
All right. So,
Every time I say something, it's wrong. Fine. Anyway.
it's because
There's
you're
one
wrong.
stamp
God
pot.
damn it.
One stam potion, one health potion, and that's it.
I would
Yeah.
also like to ask, just one quick question. Would you guys mind if I actually, like, used and equipped that amulet then for that small bit of extra magic resistance?
I was gonna suggest it.
Because since I'm
That's
using a
alright.
two-handed weapon and not a shield, I think that would actually help me a little bit.
Yeah, I don't have an issue. with it.
Quick
I'm
question
kind of-
about the magic amulet because I'm kind of confused on something. It says all magic, so if he tries to cast an augmentation spell on
Yep.
himself, would it be harder to cast on himself?
No, hostile magic effects.
Okay.
Oh, it's only hostile?
Any magic effect that you allow like to affect you without you trying to keep from happening will just natively happen.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna put that in your inventory then, Draco. So
Makes it
write
a
it
lot
down
better.
in your stuff.
So I
Okay.
went under the old school interpretation of all magic.
No, it's reactive, not proactive. If you're guarding against something, it will help guard you. If you're
Fair
not,
enough.
then it doesn't matter.
Is there anything we can do to identify this, like, copper ring at all?
I mean,
Like, if it
if
has
it's
any magical properties?
as near as you can tell, it's just a plain copper band.
Alright, so, cursed item, alright.
Like it doesn't even seem magical. But
I mean, yeah, that's the whole point of a cursed item. It's just so...
cursed items still resonate with magic.
Sometimes.
Typically,
I guess
it's
it-
silver
if
when
in
we
your
get
world-
back to
okay.
town.
in my world, typically cursed items, unless they are like artifact tier cursed, like made by an evil god for one specific purpose against one specific person,
Okay.
they'll resonate typically with magic. It's really hard to cover up the flow of energy into something.
Hmm.
I have I'm sorry because I keep bringing up questions. This amulet of maintenance. I don't know how long it's been in here. It says unholy attribute. So is it like a amulet of an evil god?
Yeah, if I remember right, it was one of Phalix's holy symbols.
I think we got it when we raided the fort. When we broke open the storage bin, but
All right, my dog finally decided to come back in. I'm back.
Welcome
Okay.
back.
we're just messing with inventory. That's all I want to know. It's still in the inventory. I'm not taking it out.
So, just to give you an idea of what a holy or unholy item does, unless your personal beliefs and alignment fall in tow with it, it will slowly corrupt you to believe the same as the creator of the item.
My god. Okay.
Okay.
So this is probably gonna bite me in the ass, if not now, then later. But if no one has any objections to it, I would actually like to put on the copper ring, because I have an idea. I don't know if it's actually gonna pan out or not. I have an
I
idea.
go right for it.
I'm
I
curious
have
to
no
see how
problem
this
with
goes.
it.
Because if we had to kill her, and she was waiting on us to get the golems out of the way, essentially. Or I say her, the doppelganger. Potentially, like any other obstacles to the throne might have been eliminated, i.e. this ring might actually turn out to be like a sigil or something like that. Which also has the benefit / downside of, if that is the case, then he's probably going to target the person wearing it. Because they're the most clear obstacle that he has to eliminate. I don't know if that actually is good, like if that train of thinking is correct or not, but worth a shot.
Well, it might be possible, but who knows, eh?
I feel a lot of ifs and whats are in that sentence.
Well, worst case scenario, nothing happens, and it's just a plain copper ring.
Fair enough. We should probably get moving.
I agree.
Okay.
Let's go ahead, butt some golems.
Hey guys,
Mm-hmm.
can you
No.
hear that?
No,
Can you hear the fan in the background?
no.
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 Good. I had my husband create a temporary fix for me,
Nice.
I'm back. Sorry, I had to...
which is why it's only
Stuff.
temporary.
So you put on the copper ring,
Yep.
you turn to stone. I'm totally kidding. It's just a copper ring. It doesn't do anything.
Whoa, Dave, be careful with that knife. You know, that knife is really dangerous.
Nah, the tip's pretty blunted.
Oh. have like 30 million of knives in my room.
This one even has a little brother.
I have so
Oh,
many
you
knives.
do.
I have so many knives in my room. It's like the UK.
Silly question. I know that one of the apps that I'm on regularly has rules about knives and stuff on camera. Does Twitch have that same rule?
Unless you're using them for something, no.
So you could just hold them up and show them?
I don't see why not. I have before. I used to have a giant Warhammer that I still have that Warhammer, but I used to have a giant Warhammer that I would show off sometimes.
That's always confused me. Like, they allow things like foam swords and stuff in the shots, but like using a knife to cut some tape can get your video banned.
Yeah, stuff's
It
weird
kinda-
It's
sometimes.
an act
It
of
depends
violence
on the
against
legal
the tape.
practices that go into it and all that, and it's too much to cover right now.
But yeah, suffice to say, I'm not super worried about it.
Yeah.
So,
Anyway.
and if anybody affiliated, if anybody employed by Twitch, because I'm technically affiliated, let's call it a horse, has any additional input on it, please feel free to send me a message with a link or something like that, and I would be happy to change my stance on it. But as far as I have ever been made aware, that is how it is. Cool. So now that's taken care of. Deadpool, he approves of your lack of plan.
Yeah.
I mean, just wing it.
It's real easy.
You
You take out the Iron Golem.
Yep.
We're using the Queen as a placeholder. And then in comes Ashra.
So we know what room the Iron Golem is in, right?
Yeah, it's in the throne room. It's 2 rooms away.
Okay. The room we enter beforehand. Before we walk in, could I cast an augment spell and keep concentration on it?
I was going to say, since he's had 4 days to plan, I would much prefer whoever's in the lead to have extremely decent perceptive skills. Possibly very good at disabling traps or anything of the like.
So you guys know the route you're taking. There aren't going to be any traps. You've opened all these doors before.
Yep.
I mean, is that preventing him from putting more down?
Putting more traps down?
Yeah.
That
I mean, it's his
seems
moment.
like a bad idea. What happens if you guys need to retreat?
No,
No,
he's
him.
saying it's been 4 days since we defeated the Skinwalker. In
Oh,
that
right,
time,
but-
Ashra could go through and put fresh traps down.
Oh, sure, he could, except he would have noticed as he would have been doing it in the room immediately adjacent to the room you were in that is closed off by an archway.
I thought there was an actual door there.
No.
Okay. Then the next room, then.
The next room beyond that is the throne room, where you have the golems to deal with and not a whole lot else.
Alright.
So we're
So-
doing 2 of them, Dave?
Am I allowed to cast this augment spell and keep concentration on it?
Sure, provided nothing breaks your concentration.
You know, that's fair. I'm going to do.
Dave, so
I'm
2,
gonna
right?
do
Or is it just
divine
1?
and haste and a. I'm gonna do divine haste and additional target.
Can I, before we go through the doorway, I'll also.
Hang on,
doorway
let's
into the
figure out.
throne room.
Let's figure out what
I
bone.
can't do that actually.
Yeah.
All right. So Ragnar, you were trying to say something while Roland was talking.
Yeah, I was just. Are we fighting 2 of them, Dave, or are we fighting 1?
You don't know yet.
Okay.
You have no idea what the situation you're walking into is. You know the last time
Okay.
you were in here, there were 2 iron golems.
Okay.
Okay.
That were each about 11 or so feet tall.
Okay.
Genevieve,
Yeah.
you're gonna be the target of my.
Okay.
So what does Divine do?
A divine. The target increases their wound threshold to the value equal to your character's ranks and knowledge temporarily.
Oh, nice. So it's temporary HP, basically.
I'm going to do divine, haste, and then the base augment.
Okay.
So I go from 13 wound to what?
He has
I
to
gotta cast the
successfully
spell
cast it
first.
first.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I was a little distracted. Don't mind me.
There you go.
Nope.
You have
Damn.
failed it. Your skills, they are not high enough.
And you fail.
Oof and a half.
Alright, anybody else have any prep they want to do in this room before moving into the next room?
I will after.
Can I summon a minion, Dave, to assist in this matter, or no? Only during combat?
You can try, you'll be reduced to 1 maneuver and have to spend a maneuver concentrating on it. Also,
Okay.
whatever range you add to the spell, that's the maximum distance it can move away from you.
Okay.
But sure.
Okay. So. Can I make my own iron golem?
No.
Maybe a stone one from the walls, maybe?
You can attempt a stone golem. That is going to be a
Okay.
difficulty 5 with 3 red and 4 setback.
Why the 4 setback?
This is the abyss.
You're
Casting
using
magic in the
abyssal
abyss.
stone to try to create a non-hostile golem.
On top
Okay.
of that, casting magic in the abyss is a lot tougher.
Certain kinds of divine magic, yes.
Okay.
Is Primalist magic considered like a type of divine magic?
Do what?
Is a primalist magic considered like a type of divine magic?
No, it's in a similar category, but it's not the same.
Okay, I was just wondering then if that was the case.
Oh, then my check should have been harder because that was a divine.
Yeah, but you were casting an augment.
Fair enough.
You weren't trying to summon something. Or summon something, if that makes more sense.
I summon God.
Basically, like augury spells, which do that in a way, automatically fail.
The power of Christ compels you.
To
It's
drink
not
more
here.
Ovaltine.
It's a 40 difficulty check to summon God.
No, it's a 5 if it's Constantine. It's impossible if it's anyone else.
So it'd be like 10 or 20?
What if it's an evil god?
It's still impossible. You are in Ashra's lair. You're in her domain. This is her home turf.
I thought you said Ashra was a him.
That's what I thought too.
Well, we'll see.
Ashra could be whatever they want to be.
It fluctuates.
It's 2020.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna
they
make
could
my
use-
roll.
From what you've seen and are assuming is Ashra, it's a male. But Jathan got conflicting reports in stories.
Hmm.
Okay, so Dave, you said it was difficulty 4. 3 of those are red, right?
Yep, with 4 setback.
And
No,
4
difficulty
Okay.
5 with 3 red
Oh,
and 4
difficulty
setback.
5? Oh, okay.
Yes.
So 3 red. Purple. And what was the setback again? I'm sorry.
4.
Okay. Can't use my ring, so I can't get a boost from that. It's not an attack spell. I'm a little nervous about this one, guys. Alright, here I go. Nope.
Suffer 1 additional... You know what? Don't suffer an additional strain. But as you start to pull stones from the wall, part of the ceiling starts to collapse. Roll an athletics check to not get crushed under rocks.
All
I
of
have,
us?
No, just him.
Just me.
Well, shit.
I have Swift as a talent.
It wouldn't help you.
Yeah, it doesn't help here.
Fuck.
The good news is it's only difficulty 2.
And
Go ahead and make one of them red.
Second.
On a despair, we'll roll the critical injury table.
God damn it.
Question, Dave. Would this situation call for my new skill?
No, because it's a reaction. It's not something you
Okay.
knew was going to happen.
I got 2 advantage.
You did get to advantage. Good news is you're not trapped under rocks. Bad news is rocks hurt when they fall on you. Take 4 damage.
Did you just
Fucking
rocks
kidding
fall
me?
him?
He rocks falled himself.
One of the rocks is Riddick, baby golem.
He just puts on glasses, like pixel sunglasses, looks at you, fuck you, deal with it, and then leaves.
Wait, Dave.
Asshole.
Since I got the 2nd level of Animal Companion, could that be the canonical reason as to why he's gotten larger? The magic rocks made him larger.
He's not with you currently.
Darn.
You
I
left
was
him
kind of
with a
hoping
friend.
that would be a fun way.
Shit,
Yeah, no,
not
he's
gonna-
with.
I'm just
Actually,
imagining,
wait.
like...
I know how he's gonna get larger. He's with 5th
My
rank.
head.
Wait,
The
I know how he's gonna
sunglasses.
get larger. He's with
Just like-
5th rank. I love this
Yep.
worry in your voice.
That explains it all, actually.
This guy is just gonna look over at Ragnar. He's like, looks like your world. Pulls out sunglasses, puts them on. Got rocked. God.
No shit.
Maybe we should go in and
F.
fight before we end up collapsing
Alright.
ourselves. to
I was
death.
Alright,
I'm gonna-
go ahead with
Alright.
those damn things,
Give me-
lads.
Ow!
Give me a minute. Give me a
Is
minute.
my head bleeding?
Yes.
No, it's not bleeding, you idiot.
Can you help me
Come
out
on.
here, please?
You're standing up perfectly fine. What do you need
I'm
help
bleeding
with?
from my head.
No, you're not. You got hit in the leg. If you'd been hit in the head, you'd be unconscious.
Oh, I thought because I took 4 wounds. I thought I got hit in the head. I'm like, ah!
No, if I had hit you in the head, it would have been a despair. I would have hit you in the head on a despair, and we would have rolled the critical injury table.
I was just doing shit. I was just doing it for narrative. That's all.
He's like holding his leg the entire. He's
I mean,
holding
if
his
you
head
want to
up.
commit to the bit,
As he's clutching
It's not
his
even your head. It's
knee.
your leg.
if you want to commit to the bit, we can do this.
Okay, no. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
I like how it comes up slightly dazed. Gets hit on the head, is slightly dazed.
Yeah.
Book.
All right.
Kill me.
Oh, hey, quick thing.
So,
Does anyone have an extra dagger?
Can he heal me?
An extra dagger?
Yeah.
We have 2 off of the doppelganger.
Yeah. The
Do you mind if I
doppelganger
take
had
one?
I got no complaints.
Go for
Is
it.
it just a normal steel dagger?
to. Yeah.
Roll,
Okay,
can you
because
heal
I
my
ran
leg?
out of magic last time and I need a weapon.
Roll, can you heal my leg? If you're not busy.
Thank.
I would save that healing for when you're more injured, since you can
I
only
took
be healed.
4 hit.
Right. Wait, was that 4 reduced by soak?
Oh yeah, was it reduced by soak?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm okay.
Never
Never mind.
Oh, what kind of
That's
That's
guy
why I
are
was
you, man?
confused how you were so hurt you needed healed. I'm like, fuck, what's his soak? 0?
The paper cut. It's so
Never
funny.
mind.
Oh no,
wasn't-
there's
Oh.
some dust on my
Oh, I
fucking
have a
trouser
bruise.
leg. Jesus,
Alright.
help me.
Shut up,
I
assholes. I
walk
get
over
it.
to the wall and just bang my head against the wall.
I'm a
You
summoner,
know, I'm not
goddammit.
gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, I preferred you when you were smaller.
I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you.
Aye, your father must have kicked you as a child a lot in the leg.
Alright.
Anyway, I'm gonna
Last
cast.
time. Okay. Please
I'm gonna
cast last spell so we
Freaking
can
knows
go
who
in.
cares.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cast my signature spell. Which I did pick up improved signature.
Make fun of me again, I'll go turn one of you
Yeah,
bastards.
I'm gonna
fucking knows
use-
you'll carry.
Master to reduce it, but here's the question. Who's the squishiest party member?
Me.
Actually, I think it's me, but I rarely get hit.
I was
No.
gonna say it's either Bones or Blade.
Well, I got 1 defense in both categories.
Yeah, but what's your
Alright.
soak?
Who's gonna be in range, basically? Like Ragnar?
Yeah, I'm mainly based off range. I'm a summoner
Alright.
and an attacker. And really good at
Well,
summoning
no, I mean like who's
demigods
gonna be
to
in
get
range
off.
to
The only three of you will be engaged. The 2 dwarves and the elf soldier.
Alright. I'll
Oh, yeah.
cast it. I'll start with casting it on myself and the other dwarf, and then if I get other hits, I will increase it from there.
All right.
Other advantage.
And this is for everybody watching. This is them prepping for a combat that they know they're going into. That's going to be a pain in the ass. They're going to have to fight. From what they've seen, it's a pair of iron golems. And let's make sure this shortcut still works. What they don't know is that pair of iron golems is actually going to become
Let's
one
roll them
augmented
dice.
iron
Those
golem.
iron golems are just gonna be slapping our asses real good.
Alright,
mean-
awesome. So I get 3 targets.
It's 2 advantage to proc additional effects on spellcasts.
Let's see. 1 advantage to affect 1 additional target.
Really?
Yep.
I've never seen it less than 2. That's really good.
So I get 3 targets, and you will block. You'll gain 2 extra soap, basically.
And I'm assuming
So,
it's
3.
you, Iron, and Draco that are getting it.
Yeah.
Contorio, Dernwin, and Lotus, what's your character's name? Bud?
Laskari.
I think we're gonna call him.
Like, I don't understand how you can get Dernwin, but not Basgari.
Because I played with Dernwin for 2 months before I said his name. You've been in 2 sections?
I know.
Sessions? I said sections?
I know.
What is with everyone flubbing their words today? My husband was
It-
doing the same thing.
You know
It's been a long
English
day.
English is a difficult language. So,
Anyway, alright. Yeah, I will keep concentration up on that.
All right, you are restricted to 1 maneuver. Blade, you are not. Your maneuver slot requirement is being fulfilled by the amulets. Oh wait, no, you're not wearing that, are you? No, you're not. So you are down to 1 maneuver because you cast the augment. Bones.
What? The augment has failed.
Oh, it did, didn't it? You're right.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
did.
So the only one with a spell up currently is Lotus.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a barrier spell, providing 2 additional soak, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Fabulous. Are you guys ready to walk in the door?
Aye.
Alright, guys. Let's do this shit. Let's kick some golem ass.
So,
Aye.
when you walk in the door, you see the golems at the far end of the long room, right?
Right.
They activate immediately. They both look at you. They each step forward to in front of the throne. One of them takes 1 additional step forward, the one to your right side. Takes 1 additional step forward. They both step in front of the throne. The one in the front seems to almost expand. And the one behind kind of steps into him. What you now have in front of you, instead of 2 11-foot iron golems, is 1 16-foot iron golem with 4 arms.
Awesome.
Jesus.
Oh,
Mighty Morphin.
I had a feeling you were going to do that.
It's Mighty
I
Morphin.
had a really
Iron
odd
Golem.
feeling.
It's General Grievous.
Mighty Morphin.
Wait.
They're Mighty Morphin.
Wait,
power
hold on. Does that
golems.
mean that their health, the health pool is essentially doubled?
No.
Really? You're not going to do that? I'm
No.
okay.
I'm trying to make this encounter not murder you.
I mean, in
Just
all
trying to make
fairness,
it
it would make
slightly
sense
murderous.
if you did make it that way, though.
I'm not complaining.
Well, that was the original plan, but then I realized if I did that, Nemesis, Adversary 2 each, or... Yeah,
Two Nemesis
Nemesis,
and then
Adversary 2, or Adversary 1 each quickly becomes Nemesis plus Adversary 3, just because of how effect stacking works.
Right. So what I'm seeing
okay.
here,
What
Centurio.
he's saying is he didn't want us completely dead instantly.
What I'm
Yeah.
seeing here, Centurio, is this is a horse that has been given to us. We are not going to look it in the mouth. Because if we do,
I
it
mean,
may
a
bite
challenge is
us.
a challenge. I mean, you have to remember that.
Right, but unlike most game developers today, I try to keep things fair and balanced.
I'm
What are
just
you
trying to
talking
figure out how
about?
the hell
Dark
I'm
Souls
gonna
is a completely fair and
do
balanced
damage
game.
to this guy.
No, Dark Souls is. So is Code Vein. They're also difficult as shit, but they're very fair in their difficulty.
Yep, I actually
However,
agree with
games like, I don't know, any RTS, not so much, because there is almost always an exploit you can use in multiplayer if you know what you're doing. Or, crap, I remember the first time I was playing Halo and I got hit with a sticky grenade in single player from across the map.
That just tells me you have good reflexes. Like you're good at catching things.
No. I wasn't moving. I was in the turret on the back of the Warthog. There was no one driving it. It wasn't moving. I'm sitting there mowing down other vehicles, and then I get nailed. Well, I'm only assuming I got nailed with a sticky grenade, because my entire screen went blue, which typically only happens when you get a sticky to the face. Yeah, I was upset.
that. I know that feeling.
And and a buddy of mine was like, "Well, how do you know it was from across the map?" And I'm like, "Well, it's really easy. Where I was, there was guys in tanks and grunts. Grunts don't throw sticky grenades,
Grunts do actually. though.
do they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the original release for the original Xbox?
Yep.
Because I thought they
Grunts
only
were the
started
main
throwing.
users.
I thought they only started throwing sticky grenades in Halo 2.
No, grunts for the main users.
Were
Like,
they?
Fucking elites would sometimes, but they preferred to mow you down with their their rifles. Goddamn.
Well,
I can't
anyway,
remember what-
there were many times where I felt everything about that game and how its AI aimed was unfair.
I mean, or difficulty it wasn't bad, but if you got into heroic or or legendary. It was like, oh hey, you want to die?
Yeah.
No, I
Legendary.
had a guy just laying into me from oh, it's the one where basically you fight across this field and there's a big tower at the end of it that you have to get into. I don't remember the name of the level.
I mean, that actually sounds like quite a few levels in the various
The
Halo
most
games.
popular multiplayer map in the first one was based on that mission.
The Spire mission?
I think so. Maybe. I don't know. I don't remember. I just know there was a guy on a ledge miles away with the stupid, like, energy blaster thing that they use, their default weapon with the weird over-under shit going on. Not missing a single hit from across the map with an auto-fire weapon that has garbage accuracy.
Because it's when the AI uses the plasma rifle, the AI hits with the plasma rifle.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And also, to be fair, the secret is honestly to do less of rapid fire, more just burst fire. But
Well, as a player,
then you
right.
get really good accuracy. Yeah, that's what the AI ends up doing. Like, that's how they end up getting super accurate. And it cheats a little bit, but not as much as you think.
No, but it still cheats enough to be fucking cheaty as shit. Um,
Okay.
All right.
Games.
Do this. Golems.
So,
Fine. 4 arms. That's pretty fucking scary.
so you now have
Opening.
just a slight like hope here. There's not like a figure dropping down from the ceiling behind them, is there?
why would there be?
Because it's
From
you.
like a catwalk from above, you know?
Oh, no, this isn't Star Wars, so you're not that lucky.
Hello there.
Ah, General Kenobi. I can't do. I can't.
Alright, let's show this Iron Golem who's the boss, eh, lads?
Well,
Sounds good.
if Ragnar kills me, please kill him too.
Hold on.
You know,
That
guys,
was one time.
I think-
Deal.
That was one time, bro.
Right, I'm gonna just go ahead and step to the front of the group while they're arguing.
Do it.
I
There's
think
that
it's time to
one
roll
time.
initiative.
Aye, let's do it.
I promised you will not receive any magical. Well,
Now,
no,
I'm assuming
you know what, I
that
take that
because
back.
we were prepared for this was cool.
Yes. This is in fact cool. And the golem rolled garbage.
Hey, I didn't roll right. Whatever.
Hey, try again. Hey, you rolled it right.
Ta-da!
And that is why I waited before hitting enter.
I just lagged a little bit.
No, I was making sure I
Mm.
put the command in correctly.
And, oh,
Ooh,
somebody gets a
Triumph.
free maneuver. Somebody get
Triumph
maneuver.
doesn't give you a free maneuver.
Triumph on
Triumph
Initiative
means
does.
where I can go wherever I go.
Only if you have a talent that does that.
Really? They changed it in Genesis?
Well, I know there's a talent that on a Triumph on Initiative checks you get a free maneuver, which means you wouldn't get it natively. Instead, you get to choose without any discussion exactly where you go in the initiative order. Somebody rolled too many times. And that somebody would be... How many players do we have?
Draco rolled
No.
20.
Do we have 6 players? Oh, no. We have 6 players. We're good.
Oh, we do. I'm a
Yeah.
dumbass.
There's 6
Okay,
of
yeah, I
us,
was about to say.
and there's 6-player initiatives.
Fabulous. So, Bones, where are you going in the initiative order?
I'm gonna go right after the first person.
So you're going to go second. So who's going to go first?
I let Mr. Bufferton do it, eh?
Buffer man. Go.
It sounds like you, Dernwin. Or has Dernwin given up in fear and run away from the encounter?
No, not Darwin, please. I don't want, if he's not here, then I might actually like kill somebody else. I mean, I didn't say that out loud.
As he seems to be AFK, who else wants to take the first player slot?
Can I do
I'll
it?
take it.
Can I do it?
Oh, go ahead.
Yay!
Go
Oh,
you
just for
creepy
quick
lad.
reference, how far is the golem from us?
Long range.
Perfect.
Okay.
He's just within my grasp. Ha ha ha. Anyway, I'm gonna do it a signature spell. I would wish people would stop texting me right now. It's going to be I call it the Hail Mary. So I have lightning and frost, and it's become a thunderstorm, and it's also going to do the well. Okay, it does not have that. Okay, I'm just reading my notes. So yeah, it's just lightning and frost, and I'm creating a dust cloud, and it's just gonna rain down like sharp, pointy ends, like, you know. Instead of like a rock ball, it's like sharp things, like sharp arrows from a cloud. Yeah, that's it, really.
Did you change your signature spell?
No, I did not.
Oh, then just cast your signature spell. I'm trying to figure out why you're describing it differently every time.
I have a
I'm
question.
just trying to make it sound cool.
How is that supposed to hit long range?
I mean, that was kind of my question, is there's no range
Yeah.
modifiers at all, which means it hits you.
I mean,
Well, they have a default range of short.
Well, right, but you get what I'm saying. Like, it can hit any one of you, but it's not going to touch them.
I'm just like, I'm basically just throw it up in the air and it's just gonna fly over there to him and just gonna.
You have
okay,
to add
Blade,
range.
you have to have
Okay.
the range
Okay,
modifiers,
add range
and
to
to
it.
do that, does not become your signature spell anymore.
Which
Okay,
means
then
you
I'm
need
fine.
to get within short range of them to cast it as your signature
Oh,
spell.
okay. Thank you for telling me that. Okay then. So.
I mean, you
I'll
can
do
take
lightning.
2 maneuvers and close the distance to
No, I
short,
ain't gonna do that. Hell no.
or to medium,
Hell no.
rather.
I don't want to get sliced up.
No, that is not what I wanted to
Okay.
do.
So I'm doing empowered, and then I'm going to do lightning, frost. I have a talent that gives me frost for free, and
You got to do 2 range upgrades from
yeah, 2 range upgrades.
You
So
already past 5.
One
I'm
second,
gonna pass
Lotus. The reason that talent exists is because the pre-combat initiative roll is not in combat, which means the list you sent me of uses isn't
Well, it
able to
says
be accessed yet.
It says on an initiative check.
Does it?
Yeah. The one triumph, it says on an initiative check. So I'm gonna figure out
Oh,
why
but
that
damn, it
talent
does.
exists.
That doesn't make any sense then. Why?
Yeah.
Why have both?
I don't know. I'm curious now.
I'm
Like,
curious
from
too.
the
I'll
way
see
you're
if I can
counting
find
this,
the
by
talent.
the way, you're doing a difficulty 7 spell.
I'm doing empowered lightning, frost.
God.
I get
That's
frost for free.
already 4. That's already
That's
maximum 5 without the range.
Yo, I love that, Kate. Go ahead and drop that picture for everybody. What is that from? RuneScape?
Actually, Terranot, that wasn't the one that I showed you, but it's like almost exact to the one that's in the Terranoth Bestiary.
Oh,
Ooh.
What picture? Where?
Like, it's just a different angle than the one that I showed you that's in the Terranoth Bestiary, but it's the exact same look.
nice. You can post that in the chat if you want.
As soon as I get back to the right corner.
That's fair.
Alright, Blade, what are you doing?
Okay, so I'm doing long range, so that's 2.
That's already
Same.
3.
Okay.
That makes it already difficulty 3.
Okay.
If you're doing it from long range, you have to do 2 range upgrades.
Okay. I understand that.
Okay.
I want to do blast.
You want to do blast?
Mm-hmm.
Blast cost 2.
Yeah.
Does it cost 2?
Wait,
Okay.
no, it costs 1. It's
Oh,
4
it
now.
does? It's 4? Okay.
That's right.
one
Deadly cost 2.
Yeah, that is the
I,
maximum
like-
you can make your spell, by the way, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
No, he's at 4. He's got one more
No, he
to
can't.
spend.
He can make a spell to 5. I
Yeah.
wasn't on.
You can make a spell to 5.
I'm just gonna leave it at 4.
But
So-
yeah, this little picture that Kate posted, that's, you think more iron colored than this, but yeah, it's a pretty good example.
That's what Redrick's
That's
gonna
cool.
look like when I finally get him all the way up.
That is
Okay.
Which reminds me,
That
Dave, you
is
still haven't gotten to
actually
dedicate with
what
those
came
spells.
up when I looked up Iron Golem in the
That's
Terra
the
Nostra
ore
Theory.
golem.
So
The
that is
iron ore
what
golem.
they're
Alright.
calling an Iron Golem. Yeah.
It's dope.
displayed.
It's pretty dope looking.
Okay.
It almost
to
reminds
figure
me of a Warforged too, in how the face is shaped.
I'm just trying to figure out why it has to.
Honestly, I'm
something
thinking
covering
like
its crotch.
that's exactly what I was thinking, like an arcane warforge.
I just want to know, why does it have something covering its crotch?
I mean, maybe it's a multi-purpose golem unit.
Dave, so what's the stoke on this bad boy?
What's the what?
What's the stoke on this bad boy? Or does he have any defense?
So his defense against your spell is going to be 4. Or no, excuse me.
Back?
No, its defense against your spell is 2.
Okay.
It has adversary 1, so you're going to upgrade the difficulty of the check once. It also has
Okay.
greater magic resistance, which will upgrade the difficulty of your check by another 2.
So 3 red, 1 purple, 2 setback.
So 3 red, 1 purple, and 2 setback, or 3?
2.
2, okay.
Well, now I don't want to use magic on this.
Yep. Here goes.
Although
nothing.
I don't have a choice.
So here I go.
I mean, if you
So
can
it-
hit it, it doesn't ignore damage
Right.
from magic, so that's helpful.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm just doing like a. Yeah, there we go.
Do it.
I'm doing the do.
And this is what I
shit.
remind-
There.
Shit.
Now, this is when I remind him that I could have
Get down!
buffed him to. No, this is when I remind Ragnar that I could have buffed him to give himself another.
We
bonus
were
die.
We
asking for
tried
you
to get
do
you to
that,
go
but
first.
and you
I
weren't here.
had to do something.
Yeah,
so I
no,
couldn't
you were AFK,
get
and I
involved
wanted to keep
before.
things moving along. So,
I mean, you could have just done the roll for me. You know what the roll is at this point.
no, I don't. You think I pay attention? Nobody got fucking time for that
Fair
shit.
enough. Fair enough.
I mean,
Alright.
in retrospect, he hits, but it's not gonna do shit.
It bounces off the golem when it explodes and hits him in the face.
Well, no. Hang on.
Even
Let's
uglier
handle
now.
this. Okay, so there's a threat there. It's an additional strain to cast.
Okay, that's. Oh. Shit.
No, that's just for the threat.
Oh.
You succeeded. What's the total damage?
Give me 1 second. How much does blast do?
You didn't have enough advantage.
You didn't have enough
to do
advantage
blast.
to proc
that's
blast.
Right, that's right. Okay.
Though we will need to find out what blast does.
It affects
Yes.
targets next to him.
Yeah,
no,
so honestly,
but the damage is based on your knowledge lore, I believe.
The damage
Yes.
blast is equal to the ranks of knowledge, and it does
which I have
damage
two.
equal to knowledge.
Yes, I have 2.
So it's a base point based to your knowledge.
Right.
but blast probably actually wasn't the best thing to proc on this.
So it's a very good thing it didn't proc.
Oh, it
Mainly
did,
because-
just not at the golem.
Yeah,
Oh.
just so you know, Blade,
Did Ragnar just
blast is for
prioritizes-
hitting multiple targets. This is one target.
He's got 4 limbs. I figure I might just blow something off.
That's a critical injury.
All right,
That's
so
critical
so
injury.
so what's your total damage?
Okay, so in total, I have 4 in cutting. Do you? I didn't use my staff this time, thank God.
I assumed it was out. I thought we all had our weapons out.
I didn't have mine out.
We knew we were going in there.
Yeah, we were going into a
Okay.
fight, so yeah. You're
Okay, so my staff does 2.
So 7.
7, yes.
Congratulations. You did no damage. How much damage do you do for blast?
It.
I have 2.
Oh. Oh.
Everybody takes 2 damage. No soak. You just suffer 2 wounds from blast
Blade.
because it ignores.
Ragnar!
I just
Just
my calculation is
quit
correct.
casting
I don't know what's
spells.
happening.
Quit casting spells, please.
Kiss my ass.
Ragnar, next time you cast a spell anywhere near me, I'm going to stab you until you stop
just-
casting spells
I'm just gonna turn around.
and
I was-
stop.
That was mighty effective. Perhaps we should throw you at it. That's it.
Alright, let's toss him.
Alright, let me show
Um,
you how it's done.
Should
Yeah,
should
let's,
I
let's
buff
see your
boy
fucking
now?
fuck.
I already called second. I already called.
Alright,
You can
second.
change that position if you would like Buff Boy to go first.
No, because I just said I'm gonna show him how it's done, and I want to do this.
Okay.
I
Oh,
You-
boy.
You damn pride
even though it's not
sweets.
even though it actually won't do anything, Dernwin is holding up his shield now.
I mean, yeah.
Alright,
Sorry, looks
Are you
very
casting a
uncertain.
spell, Bones?
I will be casting a spell.
This
But
guy-
first-
Cool. Upgrade 4 times.
Oof.
What?
I just spent a story
Oof.
point. You're gonna upgrade your spellcast 4 times instead of 3.
Aye.
This guy is just gonna.
Oh,
look
I thought
uncertain
you
on
meant
us.
upgrade 4 times on top of that. I'm like,
No.
that's more than 5 reds.
No. I'm not that big
I
of a
was like,
dick.
what? Okay, first maneuver, get into medium range.
That takes 2 maneuvers. It takes 2 maneuvers to move from long to medium.
Well, fuck. Hang on, I gotta go through my stuff.
Oh,
Oh boy, everyone brace. This is just in case means, alright?
And then you start hearing
Alright.
music from within the Iron Golem. Yar har fiddly dee. Get fucked on
I
boil.
should've-
You're no match for me.
I still have to say a best bestowing from within the Iron Golem.
Okay, so this is going to be a base attack spell, empowered, and then I'm going to throw ice on it. So that's a difficulty 4, upgraded 4
That's fair.
times, it's 4 red.
It is,
And
in
then
fact,
2
4
setback.
and 2 setback.
Oh boy.
Dave, can we retcon it so that the music playing from it is actually Scatman John?
No, we can't. It's playing
I'm just
sea shanties,
looking.
goddammit, because that makes the least amount of sense in this context, and we're in the abyss, a plane of chaos.
I'm fairly certain Scatman also makes as much sense as sea shanties.
Nope, it's now playing Deja Vu and running around drifting.
I mean, it is true, we have been to this place before.
Double triumph and 2 threat.
Holy.
Oh boy.
But you don't hit it.
Yeah.
Well, you
But-
totally show us what you could do there, Pride Man.
Well,
you don't hit
DM,
it.
what?
So there's a lot of things you could potentially do with those triumphs that I know of right off the top of my head. Unfortunately, he's immune to all of them.
See, now you want to talk shit about my roll?
He
Well,
didn't
yeah,
hurt the
he got
party.
Would you allow 2 triumphs as a reroll?
You're right.
I'm looking. Hang on a second.
I mean, 2 triumphs, I can imagine it if the reroll passes, what it actually is, the spell ricochets off the wall and hits the golem. So you
Okay,
miss.
so with a triumph or 3 advantage, you can negate his defense. You can wait. That'd only be if you hit him, though. There's none of that there. You're not dealing damage.
Wait, this
Um,
might be risky, but the ceiling Like
I
if you
already
hit part of
targeted
this-
him.
Yeah, he can't
What
change
if it-
Yeah,
targets.
but the
he
but no,
deflects
but the
off,
thing,
right? So
yeah, the
what
thing
if
is,
it
it
deflects off, hits the ceiling, and brings the ceiling down on him?
It doesn't
Like a bit of-
deflect off of him.
no,
Hey.
what I'm saying is it missed the golem, so it could hit something else instead. Because that's a thing that a triumph could do. You failed, but you still did something good.
Right, but there's nothing behind him it can do.
Also, I don't think on top of that that hitting the ceiling with Abyssal Rock would do much against him.
I mean, it could stagger him.
Yeah, you could stagger him.
Uh,
I'm
and
except
pretty
he's
sure
immune to stagger.
That's
Yeah,
what
I
it is.
assumed he was immune to stagger and knockback, considering he's an iron golem.
He has the Juggernaut keyword ability for NPCs.
Got it. So, yeah, this is going to be a tough fight because two of our party can't do anything to him.
Why is that?
Have you seen the past two rolls?
I mean, you could still do something. All right. So you can gain +1 to melee or range defense until the end of your next turn.
That honestly doesn't help me at all.
You can force the target to drop a melee or ranged weapon they are wielding. The problem is he's not holding anything.
Yeah.
The swords he's using are attached to arms, not held by arms.
Yeah, it'd require a critical or an aim maneuver set, Adam.
Right.
Um,
You could upgrade the difficulty of the targeted character's next check by 2. Upgrade the ability of any
That's-
allied character's next check by up to 2.
One of each.
One of
Upgrade
Well,
each.
there.
here's what I realized. I do have natural.
Oh, are you just going to try a reroll?
That's
would
why I was
say-
asking if you would allow the reroll with a double triumph. If not, I was just going to use natural.
I mean,
I can't let you reroll off a double triumph, man. As rare as that is, there are so many other things you can use those triumphs for. There's no reason to fabricate another use.
A lot of those things he's immune to, and again, like adding dice to someone's roll, it's not really guaranteeing much.
Or adding defense to you though. But
I
I mean,
already have maximum defense almost.
a reroll isn't a guarantee either.
Yeah, but it.
And there
does
is no
something.
maximum defense. There's a maximum number of
You-
boost or setback that can be gained.
You said it was 4.
yeah. It's
It's
that's
4.
the maximum
It's
booster
4.
setback, and with a maximum defense too, because that's what it would add.
Yeah, you can't go past 4 setbacks, so it'd only be 4.
Oh, right. It's soak that can go way higher than that. Nope, you're
yeah,
right.
so
I'm
can go theoretically as high as you want.
my brain's doing dumb things.
Yeah, soak is far as I
So
know.
that's a thing.
That's
Holy shit! You were never gonna talk to me ever again. Just letting you know that.
You know what? It's slightly worse, but also slightly
Well,
better.
Alright, first, let's do the 2 threat, then the damage calculation, and then we do the despair and triumph.
Crit the bastard. Damn it, I wish you would have had auto fire. I wish you would have used lightning instead of ice.
There's a
Think
reason
of-
why I use dice.
So the 2 threat, I'm just gonna have it cost you 2 additional strain. That'll be 6
Yeah.
strain this turn. That's a lot.
Wait, 6?
No, it'd only be 4. He used natural.
Yeah.
No. Hang on. 2 for casting the spell. 2 for threat. 2 for taking a second maneuver to get close enough to cast the spell.
Yeah,
Because
I've
you had
already
to
had
get the
the
medium
2
range.
from the yeah, I already did the maneuver. Like
Yeah.
Right, but I'm saying a
I
total of
already-
6 this turn, not 6 this spell.
Yeah, the way you
Oh,
said
okay,
it, though,
I
Dave,
thought-
made it seemed like he was taking more.
No.
Yeah, you said this spell. I thought in my head. So.
No, I said this turn.
Okay, damage.
How much damage would it do?
Hang on, I'm doing the calculation. 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 ice magical damage. Oh wait, no, plus the 3 from that, so 14 ice magical.
14.
What the fuck? You got 14 damage? Jesus Christ.
Cool. You did a little bit of damage. Grand total is 6.
How the fuck do you do 14 damage magic? That's tough.
Empowered when I have 8 within it, or 4 with intelligence, so that's 8, plus 3 on my orb of magic. Then
That
I just
makes
roll
okay.
3 success.
Alright. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Yeah.
empowered
Magic is
is nuts.
Yeah, magic is hard to do a
Yeah.
lot of damage with.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
I
no.
have a dedication, and it didn't affect my...
Yeah, I've noticed the dedication on Genesis Emporium is
Yeah.
kinda bugged. It
Hang
doesn't
on,
work.
I need to roll a green on top of that. My
Okay.
It's
Wow.
Okay, you did 8
Okay.
damage. That's all that changed.
no,
what are you doing
actually,
with...
because intelligence is 5, so it's doubled, so that's 10 plus all that shit.
Wait,
he has
You're-
a dedication as intelligence, and dedications kind of screw up on Genesis Emporium. So it's
Yeah,
the
it
10
doesn't
plus the
automatically mess
3
with the
plus
dice, so I
the-
have to rework this. My bad.
So it's what?
10
So
plus
it's-
3 is 13, plus 5, 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 18.
okay, so 9 damage. Or 10 damage. It's pretty good.
That's a-
pretty good numbers.
Yeah, that's a pretty hefty hit. That's a good hit on anything.
What are you doing with the Triumph?
Can I know what you're doing with the despair first?
Nope.
Okay.
What I do with the Triumph depends on, or what I do with the Despair depends on how you handle the Triumph.
Here's the thing. I don't know if he's immune to the
Immobilize?
And you won't know until you try.
ensnare.
Ensnare? I mean, you kind of have to tell us about that, Dave.
No, he
Actually,
doesn't.
no, I don't.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Unless he makes a knowledge lore check high enough to know the Iron Golem's abilities and stats and everything else. No, I don't. He can try
Yeah,
to
I wouldn't-
ensnare it and it'll work or it won't. He won't know until he
Shaden
tries.
played like that in the past, but we changed it because it was just time consuming with actions. I'm just gonna use ensnare. I can't do any crits or anything, so
I mean, you technically could.
You can crit it.
Yeah.
I didn't have deadly.
Don't have to with a Triumph.
Yeah, this is a triumph.
Mm.
Triumph can always crit, even on spellcasts.
Yikes.
And the good thing, even if you get a low crit, that benefits us later on if we get more crits on it.
Right, yeah, because
but
crit stacking will
honestly,
shut
if we
people
get
down.
if we get an ensnare though, he can't move.
Wait, crits?
Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus
Roll
Christ,
me,
they do.
just roll me your intelligence.
Against
Just a flat intelligence roll. You remember that I said he has the Juggernaut ability, which
Mhm.
keeps things from affecting his movement.
Oh, I thought it was knockups and stuff.
Yeah, I thought it
Alright.
was only knockdown is what Juggernaut did.
No, Juggernaut means anything that will in any way affect your ability to move is nullified.
Mm.
Verbatim, it reads, immune to immobilize, knockdown, force movement, or any effect or condition that would inhibit its movement.
Okay, and ensnare would count in that. Got it. Yeah, just
Correct.
crit the bastard.
Yeah, I'll just
Quit.
I'll roll the crit. If I remember how to do it right. Yep. Oh! That's a good one.
That's gonna help you guys.
Nice.
Oh, well, what do you know?
Now for the despair.
I'm just gonna move the initiative one more, just so it's done.
And now for the despair, you suffer from backlash.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oh! What did Dave? Stop destroying our limbs.
Alright,
Yeah.
which
Body
limb
parts.
is hurt?
Whichever arm you use to cast, you used ice magic, it froze solid and shattered.
No.
Wait, it doesn't destroy my limb. It's
It
a
has
cripple.
frostbite, Dave. Yeah.
Okay, it has
the limb's not
frostbite.
gone.
Whatever.
Yeah,
It's
heavily damaged.
heavily damaged from being too cold. You channeled
I mean,
a little
if
too much
you
power
wanna
into
try
that.
and make me lose my arm.
I mean, if you want me to cut that arm off, I can try it.
No.
Bones
I
approach
need my
Char,
arms.
limb
Bones.
removal, replace it with
Um,
whatever killed it.
All right. Buff Boy is gonna
Um,
take his turn.
Wait, I
Yo,
have-
that would actually be pretty cool.
Wait, I have a question. I use both my hands because one has a magic implement in it and one doesn't.
It'd be the one with the implement, because that's where the
So I
focus
drop
of
the
spell
implement.
is. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, you have to take a maneuver to pick it up with the other hand.
I'm also medium range from it.
Uh-huh. So who's the next player initiative?
Buff Boy is gonna go.
As you just instantly see Roland's arm turn this like sickly blackish purple color. It's gross.
You see,
I haven't
guys,
seen that in a long
I didn't do
time.
that. Stop blaming me.
Yes, but he didn't blow us up.
At least
was
I
an
used
accident. I
magic properly.
I did a shit.
Well-
Say that.
Buff Boy doesn't work, except for I have natural. So Buff Boy's gonna try again.
You know what? That makes a lot of sense.
All of our naturals
No!
now.
Oh my god! I could have re-rolled that.
Buff
Yo, that's a
Boy.
lot better.
Oh my
Um,
god!
Let's see here. 1,
I'm an
2,
idiot.
3, 4. Okay. Crap. It's gotta be short range, and I just who's within short range of me.
Everybody's within short range of you except
Bones
um,
of bones.
Bones.
Bones. All right. So what I'm going to do is, sorry, Bones. I'm going to buff everyone else.
I'm going to buff everyone but you.
Right.
Everyone other than Bones recover 5 strain,
Yay!
and
Thank you.
you're also gonna get a boost die for the next 4 turns for any action you take.
Oh yeah, extra boost
Which
back. Hell
means-
yeah!
If anyone heals Bones' arm in the middle of combat, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, they get a bonus to doing that.
You know,
It could be me or Materia that's good at it.
Dear Lord.
alright.
Don't
Yeah.
let Ragnar cast a spell on me, please.
That wasn't my action. That wasn't my. I
Okay,
have
what's your
the
action?
Supreme. My action. Let's see if I have anything, any tiny little thing that can help with this.
Move closer to Bones? Possibly? You do have 2 extra soak, so.
What I could do. You know what? Can I use a leadership check to come up with a plan of action?
You've already used a leadership check this turn.
Yes, but that was for a talent, which can be used as a maneuver.
Sure.
What difficulty? Because I'm trying to come up with a plan to defeat some kind of iron juggernaut.
I mean, basically.
So-
I mean, but honestly, the only real plan is super obvious, so we're gonna make it difficulty 2.
Difficulty 2?
Yeah.
All
Now,
right.
mechanically, what does coming up with a plan do?
Yeah, actually, thinking about it, the only thing that would do would give everybody a boost die, but I already did that.
Uh-huh.
What if instead of a plan of attack, a plan of defense, to keep everyone on their toes, to
Okay,
give them
what would that
um,
do?
for the next turn, they gain 1 defense.
Sure. We're still going to make it a difficulty probably 3.
I can handle that. I was just trying
Mostly
to think of
because you
something
haven't
that would-
seen it do anything yet.
Yeah, this is more of just a general, hey, maybe this will work.
Right. Hey,
All right.
everybody gets +1 defense for the next turn, as Dernwin says, don't let it hit you. Seems like solid advice.
Great.
Well,
Thanks, Darwin.
I was gonna say he says something a bit more, like this is a man who's seen battles, but I like Dave's version also quite a bit, where it's just don't get hit. I was gonna say the thing's got a deceptive reach, and it's going to be probably moving faster than it looks. Don't underestimate it, but Dave's like, don't get hit.
Thanks, Mom.
Dave,
What?
don't change.
Never.
I would actually like to.
Why do you think I'm divorced twice? I refuse.
Would actually like to take the next
Putting in emo meme.
next slot. if
Putting
that's
in
all right with people.
Aye, go for it, fellow Dowie.
Isn't the
Right.
next slot an enemy?
No, I already moved it forward. His slot will be the
Ah.
last slot before the Iron Golem takes its first turn.
Yep.
So I am going to spend. I'm going to downgrade my action to maneuver, and move up beside Bones, and that will be my turn.
Okay,
I have a reason for this though.
I understand.
Okay.
I also played an
I
incredibly
think I-
defensive character.
I think I know what you're doing, but
He's basically uses
getting
different
ready to take
mechanics,
hit.
but the same ideas as Doc was.
yeah, he's getting within range to use a specific talent in case
Yep.
I get hit.
Yeah, I know a talent he's probably gonna
Yeah.
be using too. It's a very good talent.
It is. All right, Dave, what's going on?
And I can't taunt it yet because it's not in range.
So, the Stone Golem's going to clear the distance between you and it.
Okay.
She's going for distance. She's going.
And
for
Oh boy.
You notice another ability it has that you would assume the typical standard quote-unquote model doesn't have. It has the multiple limbs trait.
Excellent.
It does not increase the difficulty of its attacks to activate auto-fire, and its initial target does not need to be the target with the highest difficulty and defense.
So what that
That was-
translates to is Dave saw your plan.
No, he didn't. Not yet. Because
No, this doesn't affect what he's doing. It just means I can target Bones and still hit.
Yeah.
That's all it means.
Go ahead. Make attack.
Where is... There we go. So, it brings 4 swords to bear. Well, blades coming off the back. They function as big fucking swords. But their blades basically attached to the back of its arm.
Kind of like claws in a way.
Think more that shitty X-Men Origins Wolverine movie where Deadpool had the blades come out of the back of his hands.
Oh.
Similar idea.
Okay. That's pretty badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Except
I can
they're
see
like
that.
permanently mounted to the backs of his, like to his forearms and just out.
Oh, kind of like the Assassin's Creed thing, except they actually just permanently stay that way. They're like fixated onto there.
And on the back instead of on the outside instead of the inside.
Yeah. Okay, I gotcha.
Bones, what is your defense?
Melee?
Yeah.
That will be a 3, good sir.
Is that plus the 1? Or no?
He doesn't get +1.
No, I don't get the plus
Well,
1.
would
I
you-
didn't take it.
Wouldn't you get the plus 1 from the leadership check? 'Cause that
No,
would
he was too
affect-
far
I
away.
wasn't in the leadership check.
He
Oh,
was too far away.
I figured the second leadership check would affect him like short.
Nope.
Oh, well.
Nope.
Oh, I keep dropping my headphones. Damn it.
Alright.
I'm forgetting something. No, I don't think I am.
Not gonna be much bones, but I got a little bit. Got a little bit of help. Can't activate auto fireballs.
Oh.
All right. All right.
What's damage?
You're dead.
12.
Minus that. Hold on. I'm gonna parry that using Bulwark. Reduce that by 3.
Okay. And you suffer 2 strain or 3 strain? I don't remember.
3 strain.
Do that by
Okay.
3.
So
That'd make it
9.
9.
Oh,
Not much,
God.
but every little bit
Okay.
helps.
No, it helped. It helped a lot. Thank you. It makes me be able to survive one more hit.
Good.
Okay.
Hang on.
Oh no.
Now make an athletics check.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. Difficulty?
3 red and 2 purple?
Oof.
Because it's against his melee attack?
Oh, good lord.
Well,
Well, I'm not getting out, guys.
Well, does the
So this
character number
strain
2
doesn't do
that he puts on
anything.
you?
Basically, he's repositioning you.
Oh, I thought he was grappling me. Okay.
No.
I'm fine
He's
with getting-
repositioning you. He's using his attack to push you somewhere else.
Where am I getting pushed?
The opposite side of him from
The group?
fucking Lotus's character, whatever the hell his name is.
So
Sorry.
I'm literally opposite side of the group now. I'm literally on the other side.
He is between the group and you, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I know where I am then. And I'm short range or medium?
Oh no, you're engaged with him. You are.
Oh, I'm still engaged. It's like he just picked me up and twirled me around. Got it.
Yeah.
Basically, like, I'm imagining the sword came in, I deflected it up off the shield, and then the rest of it caught you and swung you around behind him. I'm imagining
Okay.
you did, like, that whole torso
All right.
spin.
I
'cause
can
you
work with
have a
that. No, I
spine.
can work with that. That's fine. Good. We're good.
And something like that, Lotus, yeah. Where he's just kind of like, nope, you're coming over here. Because people working together is bad for him.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I just
Well,
checked
you
my
admitted it.
inventory.
Mm.
I have 3 health potions.
Of course.
Motherfucker.
You
All right.
motherfucker.
So, that is
I'm sorry.
the end of his turn.
That leaves me and Kentoria.
I'll go last then. You can go right away then, last.
Alrighty.
Okay, so
Give it a good wallop like you did to my forehead that one
so-
time.
Do you remember a long
I'm
time ago?
sorry about that.
Kate,
No need. It was a good shot.
you're at medium
Right,
range,
so-
which is difficulty 2. He has 2 defense.
Okay.
I don't know if this is possible, but Ragnar's going to point something out. I don't know if that's something.
You can do that on your turn.
Okay, never mind. All right, cool.
So. Let me just.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Yo, I don't eat baked beans.
Hmm?
They're
I
delicious.
don't eat baked beans.
Okay. So.
I have enough music in my life.
Story of my life.
I am.
We're at 9 people watching now. Ooh.
I am at medium range. You said that was purple.
2 purple, yep.
If I'm remembering correctly, I get 1 boost from Dernwin. My bad.
Hey-o.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I am going to take an aim. What is my... Okay, 2 blues, 2 purple. Is it 2 purples or a purple and a red?
It'll be a purple and a red. He has adversary 1.
Thank you. And now for the $92 question. Does he have range defense?
Yeah, 2. I already said that.
Yeah, 2.
So that's 2 blacks?
Yes.
Okay. So, YYGG, 2 boosts. Let's make that 3 boost and I'll take some strain.
Fair enough.
A purple, a red, and the 2 setback. And how many strain was that?
For second maneuver?
2.
For that second aim
For
maneuver,
a
yeah.
second
Yeah,
maneuver,
2.
it's 2 strain.
Thank you. Just double checking. And... Okay.
Nice.
Well, I can crit.
You can crit. Are you going to choose to crit? And how much damage is that, actually?
So it's a base. My base damage is 9, and then it's 1 damage for every success after, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, so that's 10, so
10.
it takes 2. So it's taken 12 so far.
Awesome, it did actually take damage, so you can crit it.
So you can crit. You're critting, yes?
Yes.
Oh,
Mm.
so he's already doing that, right, Dave? I mean, that doesn't stack, right?
It does.
It does stack? Oh, okay.
So his next check will be upgraded twice.
Okay.
Yep. Each crit after the first one adds plus 10.
Yeah, that's why I put the plus 10
No,
on
no,
it.
no, I know you know.
Alright, so,
There you go, Cantorio.
Aye, good shot, lass. Alright, leave it to me. I'll give it a good hammering.
Not as bad as, and not as good as I would like, but
Hey, it's better than none.
mm-hmm.
I mean,
Alright,
Debatable,
I'll go
but sure.
ahead and I will then take both maneuvers to then get engaged with the golem. So then I believe I would be right beside Lotus' character. And then I will just go for a basic melee attack with my hammer then. Actually, wait. Let me see something. I almost oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm gonna do that when I'm at my critical. Yeah.
Okay.
Funny, Dave. I saw
Alright.
that.
Gentlemen, just to let you know, I will take the same exact placement in the next round. I will be right back. If when it gets to the golem's time, I am not back. Just let me know when I get back what happens to me. Okay?
Sounds good. So, what's his melee defense, Dave?
2.
2.
Realized I was on mute.
And you're going to upgrade your check once.
Yep, so I have 2 purple, 1 red, and 2 setback. I think that is
You get a
correct
boost.
when I'm saying that.
Sorry, baby.
Yep, I already added the boost onto that.
Oh, okay, cool.
Alright, that should be good.
Easy.
Alright, Biggie! Come and have a look at my hammer! Oh, flip.
Ouch.
Ugh.
At least you didn't get it spare. Unlike, or mages.
Donk.
Darn it.
Just bounced off.
I mean, you have 2 advantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna be passing those on.
Okay.
Definitely.
Oh no. Oh no.
Pass him on to the guy who fails most of his spells. Got it.
Shut up. Not necessarily.
I might as well need them, you know.
I would like to just go through every single video we have done together and be like, how many times has Blade hit an ally?
Most of them are on the VOD channel.
Yeah.
The first few are missing.
Yeah, and then there's ones from the prior campaign, but
We don't talk about that one.
There aren't any VODs left from that. I didn't put any of them on YouTube. And they only last 2 weeks on Twitch.
Rip.
what are you doing, Blade?
Oh, is it my turn?
He's gonna blow us up again.
I mean,
Well, we're rolling back. Hang on. We're rolling back to the top of the initiative order.
Mm-hmm.
At the start of the round, something interesting happens.
Okay.
Oh no.
For us or for the golem?
Yes.
Oh no.
You start
Awesome.
hearing a strange buzzing sound as the chest of the golem opens up and you see the other golem face, and the mouth opens and a swarm of mechanical insects come out of it.
Oh. Here, I was expecting lasers, but okay. I am disappointed by the lack of lasers here.
So
You know what? I like it, Dave. I actually like that.
a mechanical swarm?
A swarm of mechanical insects.
Oh.
Is that a new enemy or
It is a new enemy.
okay?
It is a minion group.
It's a minion group. Yeah.
Those little bastards are gonna get really effed up here in a second.
And is it in the same space as the golem?
It is occupying the same space as the golem, engaged with both Lotus and you.
Okay.
So
Do
try to
not
hold on to
do
Victoria.
your shit, Blade.
Do not
Okay,
blast.
okay.
Do
This
not
is
blast
pretty
them,
quick at this
please. Do
time.
not blast them.
I will not blast them. I'm doing auto fire this time. Come on, guys.
Oh no.
All right, what are you aiming at, the golem or the swarm?
The swarm. The swarm looked really nasty. I don't want any lumps on my skin.
Okay. What are you doing?
It's
to
ironic
this
you
cell?
phrase it that way,
I'm gonna do
because they don't
frost.
bite, they burrow.
Oh, bro. Oh, shit,
Awesome.
it didn't work. So I'm
Okay.
gonna do lightning. That's gonna help me do auto fire, and I'm also gonna do like frost as well.
Okay. Are you moving up or are you staying long range?
I'm staying long range.
No,
Then you
he's
can't
at
do
medium.
both.
No, he's at medium
Oh,
range.
he's at
Yeah,
medium.
that's right, because he moved.
Oh,
Because the
that's
Iron
right.
Golem
No, you're
moved.
at medium because it moved up. So
It moved
one range
close.
up. Wait, does your staff give range upgrade for free?
Yes, it does. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you don't gotta worry about that. So, lightning, auto fire.
Mhm.
Then what?
I didn't say it's lightning and frost. I didn't say fire.
Auto fire is its own upgrade. You have to do it on top of lightning.
Yeah. that's
So
what I'm
lightning, auto fire, and then frost, right?
doing. Yes. Mm-hmm.
That's a difficulty 4 spell.
Okie dokie.
So then that would,
Did you
what
wanna
would
do
be
anything to
upgraded
it,
to
Dave?
1 red?
Well, they have a ranged defense of 3. So
What?
it's
They're
a
tiny little bugs.
bunch of tiny little bugs. They're hard to hit because they're small.
Okay, so it's
Yeah, this was not a bug zapper.
3. So 3 setback and 4 purple. Can I aim, Dave? Or I mean, I already have 2 boosts.
Yeah. You if you have a maneuver left,
Okay.
you can aim.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna use
you'll have
maneuver.
another boost.
Okay, so that's gonna cost me more strain.
Yeah, you'll
All right,
have
here I go.
a
So you
native-
want to do nothing to it, Dave? You don't want to add a red or anything?
Nope.
Okay,
Remember,
here
you
we
do
go.
have a
Parking
native
before.
boost as well.
Oh, hang on. It adds a red natively. It's engaged with your allies.
That's why.
It is. Yeah. And on despair, it hits an ally.
Okay, so it's 1 red.
Well, on a despair with a successful cast, it hits an ally.
Okay. And I'm going to be using my staff, and you can see me start twirling my staff around and make like a huge circle, and then.
Sure.
Are you fuck? No, bullshit.
Uh,
Bullshit. We're doing this again.
Are you using natural?
I'm using natural. This is bullshit.
Okay.
I demand a
Goddamn
better
Blade.
roll.
I mean, I would save natural for when you're, gonna hit one of your allies, but that's just me.
Hey, not cool.
No, he cares about missing rather
I'm
like
carrying.
a hit on an ally is still a hit.
Oh, too bad it missed, because that's a despair.
Wow.
Although I guess the good news is why it missed. What's your base damage?
Okay, so I have 4 cunning. I use my staff, so it gives me +2 damage. Make sure I'm not
6.
forgetting anything else. Nope, that's it.
Okay. 1 or 2?
1.
1. All right. You remove all Bill's boost from all skill checks until end of encounter.
Was that?
But you have to
okay.
add 10.
No. This is to.
Oh, that's to
Wait.
him? Oh, never mind. Ha
Yeah.
ha ha.
It's
Well,
backlash.
remember when I buffed him?
Yeah, basically the buff on you blade just became useless. Also, make sure you record that crit, because if he hits you again with another crit, it's gonna really hurt.
Okay.
Jesus.
So congratulations, you crit yourself.
For once, he's hitting himself, not his allies.
I fucking hate you, Dicebot, with a burning passion in my heart. Why can't you never let me have a glory moment to me, man?
Oh,
It's when I'm summoning something stupid. That's when it decides to come.
it says
Oh,
scattered
God.
senses. It's less scattered senses and more you filled your body with electricity and now it won't stop twitching.
Oh, that's great.
That's why you lose boost.
Okay.
So he's Twitch.
Ragnar says to himself, I fucking hate this place.
That's fair. All right, who's next?
That would be me. I'm engaged with this.
You are.
Yeah, let's
Congratulations.
I'm gonna use a maneuver and use Tumbler.
Okay.
I disengage from all targets. It's basically disengage, but to all of them.
Right. That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Are you moving away from them as well?
Yes. I'm moving to my back. One range band.
Okay.
Wait, what I miss?
So
Ragnar was Ragnar.
I just realized my orb's way back there too. Damn
Yup.
it.
Ragnar.
That's why I was
Okay.
planning on moving you. I'm moving you away from your implement,
Well,
and then
I'm
you
not
move
getting
further
back over
away.
there, so
Ragnar bugs Zappered himself, and then
hang on. I've got to think of a way to do this. All right.
Bones is trying to figure out.
You could use the tumbler to reposition yourself back where you were, which would still be engaged, but you'll have access to your implement.
No, I can't be engaged right now. So
Oh wait, Tumbler's a maneuver, right?
Tumbler is a maneuver.
And
Oh no, Tumble
it's-
is an incidental, but I have to use a maneuver, I think.
Yeah.
Well, then downgrade your action to maneuver, or take 2 strain. Because 1 maneuver to pick up the thing, right?
I'm.
And then-
Trust me, I'm trying to do stuff on top of that, and it's not going to work out in my head. So, okay, so I'm going to go with the plan. I still walk backwards, so I'm away from everything.
Medium range from Lotish.
Long range from the group,
Well, half long from the group and short range from the
the
enemies.
golem and the swarm. Okay, so I'm going to take a second maneuver, and I'm going to take an aim maneuver.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Destructive and Empowered.
Destructive destroys equipment.
Destructive also adds Pierce equal to the rating of your knowledge.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So spend me a story point.
All right. I got it.
Put that part, not put that part.
Now remember, you're going to upgrade 3 times, and you know what? You spent a story point. Go ahead and make it 4.
Oh, that.
Okay. And it's how many setback? 2?
2, yes.
Is there anything else on top of this shit?
No?
I mean, I could, but I probably shouldn't. No, I shouldn't. I really shouldn't.
Yeah, it's upset at you.
How
You hurt.
Okay, describe me on a 1 to 10. How scary is this?
How scary is what, the golem?
Yeah.
If you hadn't already seen Ashra, it's an 11. Having seen Ashra, it's probably a 9.
If I'm looking at my okay, I'm gonna so regret doing this so much. So I have been sitting on this for so long. Blood sacrifice.
Yes, please use blood sacrifice in the abyss
Yeah.
for the first time.
First time a divine character is using blood sacrifice.
Oh, upgrade 1 more time, by the way.
Oh, because of blood sacrifice? Really?
Nope. You have an ally engaged with your target.
Oh my gosh, I am rolling 5 red.
Hey.
What was
there's
the
2 of us, so
what was
wouldn't
the
that be
base
6?
difficulty of the spell?
5.
Oh yeah, so that's 5 red. Good luck.
Okay.
Ooh.
Although it's also 5 yellow.
May the odds be ever in your favor.
Hang on, I'm double checking something. So, blood sacrifice, I suffer 1 wound and I equal to the range of the past blood sacrifice. So I take 1 wound and I'm guaranteed 1 success.
Cool.
One failure, 1 triumph, 1 despair.
We didn't do dash spot.
So the triumph, you have options. What would you like to do with it? Because you missed. You don't hit anything.
Yeah. Can I alter the terrain?
How?
Could I create a small hole in between us?
No, because I don't know
No.
how your spell would even have actually done that if you were aiming at it.
A destructive bolt of arcane energy that just missed him and hit the floor?
Do you realize how bad your aim would have to be to hit the floor between you and it?
Good point, because it's
Are
only
you sure
short
you,
range. There's no range in between us.
Yeah.
you have Ragnar's aim right now?
Hey, I at least hit better than you.
Oof.
Hey, I actually hit.
The party and then yourself.
Okay.
Yes,
but,
exactly. I hit so.
Like I said, Ragnar's committed to
upgrade
re-rolling
the
misses
difficulty
because
of
hits
his
on a
next
party
check.
are still hits.
What was
The
that?
master.
Upgrade the difficulty of his next check.
Okay, so he has 3 upgrades on his next check. Cool.
Yeah.
That despair, however, is fun.
Yeah, I assume so.
See, because you use blood sacrifice
Yeah.
in what is essentially the abyss.
Yeah.
Well,
Do me a favor and roll a difficulty 3 discipline check with 1 red.
Discipline? Okay.
Discipline.
I mean, I'm sorry, could I get another story point?
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Take it.
Oh no, you guys
One
still have
grateful.
most of them.
Yeah, I was really hoping that blood sacrifice would. Okay. Wow.
Suffer an additional strain as you feel a oppressive entity try to just take control of your body.
I also probably just pissed off my god.
Oh, yeah, once he has a chance to sit you down about it, probably. Indicator does not believe in shortcuts.
No, he doesn't. I know that. And I just took a really big shortcut.
Uh-huh. It's not that it's evil, it's that it's a shortcut and sullies the purity of what magic is to Indicator. That's all it's about. You took a shortcut. You played not only yourself, but everyone else, and you have
Congratulations.
failed because of it.
You've played everyone.
Alright, so, now that the Emomancer is done,
The Emomancer.
I always get called emo in D&D.
It's a Hemomancer, though.
Bones, do not ever cast magic again.
Hemo.
So that's a slot before both the enemies. Do you want me to take that?
I mean,
That way I
Wait,
can
both?
get my challenge?
Yeah, there's a swarm. They
Oh,
opened
yeah, that
his
was the other
stomach
thing
and a swarm of
happened.
mechanical flies came out.
Mechanical insects, not flies.
Yeah.
flies are insects.
They look more like wasps.
And yet,
You okay with me taking that? Because if no one says no, then...
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, I'm gonna go ahead and take that. I'm fighting a strain battle right now. I'm not going to actually be able to do my action. I'm gonna downgrade it to another maneuver. And use challenge on both the minion group and the nemesis adversary. They have 2 ranks in it.
Okay. And for the class, what does challenge do again?
It adds 2. Hold on. Double check this. I believe it's 2 per. Yeah.
It's a tier
Okay,
1.
so it adds a boost to combat checks targeting my character and 2 setback to combat checks targeting other characters.
Fabulous.
Let's go.
It's the swarm's turn.
Awesome.
Wait, so which adversary did you affect?
Both of them. Both.
Oh, you have tier 2?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
What is your...
My defense is 4.
Yeah, your defense doesn't matter.
What is my what then?
I'm trying to figure out what would counter a grapple. That would also be athletics, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
What is your athletics?
Athletics or brawl.
What is your athletics or... I don't know that brawl would really apply against a swarm.
Brawl?
We've used
'Cause-
Brawl in the past when it's been fist fights only.
Yeah, it's either one of those.
I've
two
used
would
Brawl
apply.
only in fist fights.
Alright, so
when
what
I
is your
ran Brawl
athletics?
Okay, so athletics is yellow, green, green.
Okay, cool.
Brawl.
So that is my difficulty.
Okay. Then using grapple is like per the talent grapple?
No.
Or
No, because this is actually a different ability where they're going to attempt to just physically make contact with your body. That's all they have to do.
okay.
You're trying to avoid
then-
letting them touch you, basically.
Okay, question then, because 2 of my defense is added from the shield and stuff like that. Like and
None
the
of
fact
your
I'm wearing
defense gets
armor.
applied. They just have to physically touch your body.
I mean, wouldn't that be extra hard because shield and armor?
No, because they're wasps. Flying around a shield isn't nothing. Have you tried to smack a fly with a shield? I have. It's damn near impossible. A, and B, your armor doesn't do anything because once they've landed on your armor, they're on you.
Oh, okay. I thought they had to make like physical.
It's
contact
also the
with my
thing
actual
of-
No,
flesh.
not your actual skin. They just have to be on you somehow,
Okay.
whether it's on your shield, on your armor,
Okay.
whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, technically they could just land on your shield. It's strapped to you.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is why its athletics and brawling doesn't make a whole lot of sense for it. One success.
All right.
You now have a swarm of flies landed on you. And it seems, for now, that's all they're doing. They are crawling all over you, though. Not flies, they're mechanical wasps, basically.
All
They got
right.
insane fly.
So, out of curiosity, do they have a melting point?
Do they have a melting point?
Yeah, it's
Hold
in
on.
the same
Can you ask
neighborhood
that
as
question?
iron, which is several thousand degrees Fahrenheit.
You know, lads, there's a bunch of bugs on you. You want me to be the exterminator?
I think I'm good for now. Just focus on Loaf.
Aye, all right. It's not to say help a fellow dwarf out, but you know.
Alright.
And I wouldn't use my hammer.
Alright, who's taking the next player slot?
Buff Boy is going to walk forward to assist the people who are apparently right by the thing almost.
Oh no, not almost.
Ah, shite. So Dave, I forgot something.
What's
I don't
that?
know, because the dice was inverted. Would that boost from Buff Boy have
Nope.
become a setback or not?
Nope.
Okay.
It's a boost for checks you make, not checks against you.
Okay.
Mhm. But Buff Boy is going to walk in line with what fuck Lotus's character's name is, because we always forget.
Bazboy.
Baz. It's Baz.
He's going to walk in line with Baz, sacrificing his action to do that, and that's going to be his.
Okay. Also, I have made a mnemonic for remembering your name. You are Baz the combat spaz.
Baz the combat.
Combat spaz. Anything but combat spaz. Although,
I
to
am
be
the
fair,
only one
the
who's
next round,
persistent for combat.
to be fair, the next round is definitely going to be very spazzy. Because I
Yeah,
imagine
'cause-
like it's going to consist of me just rolling around on the ground trying to
So
smash
it's a
as many of these
golem's
bugs.
turn.
It is the golem's turn. And he is going to disengage with what's his face and re-engage with you, Bones.
Okay.
You've made a friend.
Hey, buddy.
Oh boy!
Because I can't remember, is disengage like action or
It's a maneuver.
It's an incidental used with a maneuver.
okay?
And then he's just gonna try to beat the piss out of you.
Yeah, I figured.
You
So-
are the only one who's done anything akin to substantial damage
yeah,
to him.
and also here's the thing: you may
You
use
want
a
my
challenge, but
yeah.
since I already had 3, that maxes out at 4. So
See,
Well,
I
I tried to protect you. I can't really do much if you're gonna run away from the protection.
you know, but how would sitting there help me?
Well,
Because you're about to
be
pass
there to
out
pick up your.
constraint.
You would have been able there. You would have been there to
My-
pick up your orb.
My weapon
and then-
is only good for damage.
I mean, you wouldn't be taking all the damage, but it's fine.
All right.
I'm just hoping you don't die from this.
Just roll it. Dude. It's
Really
not
hoping
gonna.
you don't
Well,
die from this.
if he rolls like fucking 10 success and a critical, I might die.
Well, I mean, he has that. Oh my.
He has an auto fire.
What the? Wait. Whoa.
Yeah.
Wait. What?
Hang on. Let's fix this. Because I don't know why you did exclamation R twice.
That's not correct.
Well,
Two
Okay.
success and 2 threats.
Okay.
With 2 success, that is.
Hang on. His critical on him. His critical's on him.
Yeah, his criticals.
And that's
Oh.
his next attack, isn't it? So it's upgraded 3 times. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like a lot of upgrades on him.
Alright, so.
And I used the
Red and a
triumph-
purple.
and I used
I
the
just need to
triumph
re-roll
to
the
upgrade.
whole thing.
Yeah. So wait, hang on. Let's work this out. He has 2 criticals that affect his roll, and then I use a triumph on him to upgrade the check again.
Yeah. 2 of those are just on this attack, though. One of them is every attack.
No, one was a permanent. The first
Yeah.
one was a
Yeah,
permanent.
again, one is permanent, and then 2 of those are
Oh,
just
I'm sorry. I
attack.
thought you was talking about the crit.
Yeah, it started with a bigger number and worked to
So
small.
we got a triumph.
But a whiff,
Oh yeah.
I think.
It
Yeah.
whiffed.
Yep, no success, just a triumph. Oof.
Yeah, the triumph
Whew.
is super interesting for him, though.
oh boy.
Oh boys, I have an idea for my turn.
You see the damage he's taken start to repair itself.
Fuck.
Not healing hit points, it took care of the critical.
Which
Okay.
one?
He only has 1 critical on him that matters.
He has
No, he has
2.
2.
No, he only
he has
has
2.
1 that matters.
That's right. He...
Welp.
I mean, one's still there if we can crit him again, so it's still plus 10.
Right.
Mhm.
But he no longer upgrades checks.
I don't know how I'm alive.
Oh, yeah, because you just stepped into a blender and came out unscathed.
I
Which
believe
is
that.
impressive. Kate, I believe it's you. Have you gone yet?
No, I haven't. Like I said, I was going to take the exact same positioning as before.
That's what I thought, which is this spot here.
Dernwin.
Hi.
How many rounds is Boosty Boy active for?
4.
Counting that first one, you have 3 more. So it's this one, then 2 more rounds of combat after this one.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, it's equal to my leadership, which I have bumped up to 4 since I got that talent.
Got
Because
it.
the power of buff compels you.
Especially,
And
especially if you
I
have
was-
Allison Hannigan in your cast.
I'm assuming his range defense is the same.
Yeah, 2.
So I am pretty much duplicating my roll from earlier.
Sounds about right.
Minus 1 boost. I'm
Okay.
only taking 2. Want to save some stream for what's its face?
Hey, that's 10 damage, and I'm assuming another crit.
Yep.
So
With
another
2
crit at plus 10.
with 2 boosts passed along to Kitorio.
Increase the difficulty of all presence and willpower checks. Well, it's a good thing that he never makes those.
Well,
It's a
He's
good
a
thing he's not
roller.
a bard or a divine warrior.
quick, make a coercion check. Threaten the creature. Threaten the iron golem.
That's I don't know how to tell you this, but he's a construct.
He's making a joke.
Your mom's a construct.
You assume.
No. By
mean-
definition, constructs are immune to poison, disease, coercion, fear, charm, or any other mind-affecting ability.
Bones, it sounds like Petro needs to show up now.
You mean Bakugo's mom?
No,
That's
another
it.
character.
That's
A
Okay.
character made in one of Shane's campaigns literally would do a 5 difficulty with, I think, 2 red fear check anytime someone decided
Got
to fight him.
engaged.
Not
It
engaged range,
still
engaged
doesn't
him in
do
combat.
anything to the Iron Golem. It's immune.
Yeah, but it was magic
anyways,
force
we're
bullshit.
getting
so
a little
maybe.
off topic.
But yeah, best character I ever made.
All right. Moving forward.
Alright, I'm back.
You are just in time to hear a booming voice echo through all of the everything.
The all
Now
of
for
ev-
something completely different. And a paper cutout of a foot just hops across the battlefield.
Nice Monty Python's Flying Circus reference.
See, here I was expecting the booming voice to say, "Get on with it."
Wait, there's still one person who needs to make a.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's
it's
what I'm already
Kenturio.
doing. So I'm assuming the advantage will actually give me a boost
boosts.
to one of the green, right?
No, you get 2 boosts.
Nope, it adds.
Oh,
it
it
adds
actually
boost
adds
die.
on 2 boost. Okay.
Yep, you have 1 boost native.
Oh yeah, that's right. That
Two
would
extra
be
boost.
upgraded, not adding that boost.
You could aim twice on this and get 2 extra boost. Well, boost for
Oh,
days.
Boost
I
caps
think
at
you were the
4.
most slots.
Boost caps
Appreciate
at
it.
4.
What are you attacking?
I'm gonna be going directly to the Iron Golem. I'm gonna be using 1 maneuver.
You're going to be using 2 maneuvers to get to it. It is now medium range. Or
Well,
no,
I
it's
thought-
half
I thought
long
it was
from
in
you.
Short range.
No, it's half long now.
It
Because
keeps
you
chasing
haven't
me
moved
across
yet?
the room.
It moved to
Oh.
medium, and then he retreated to half long, and it moved to half long. It will take 3 maneuvers to get to it. You
Hold
can't
on,
even
no,
reach it
last
this
turn.
turn.
Last turn he moved up to it and attacked,
Bones
and
did?
then it moved.
No,
Yeah.
no, wait,
No.
no,
Not
It
Bones,
moved to
Centurio.
Bones.
no. I
Oh,
forget your
Kenturio
stupid
moved
character's
up?
Name, Draco.
Last
Yes,
round,
he hammered
Centurio
it.
moved up to hit it. We were all 4 of us.
Oh, then
in-
yeah, it's 1 maneuver at short range.
Oh, okay. So
There
then,
we
then I will take then a second maneuver to then aim for the right leg of the golem.
Okay, that adds 2 additional setback.
It doesn't give you a boost if you aim at a body part. It gives setback.
I know. That's completely fine by me.
And it's a red, a purple, and 4 setback at the moment.
Oh, okay. So it's 1 purple, not 2. Got it.
Yeah, an upgrade doesn't add a red. It turns a purple into a red or adds a purple. If all the
Oh.
dice are already red.
I missed it into my first one then. All right. So then, what I'm going to do, I just want to double check to make sure that. I'm trying to look for it right now.
Do you have anything like duelist or something?
Actually, yes, I do. I do have duelist.
Duelist doesn't help. You are also engaged with it.
Is it,
But
I
no,
thought
that's not what I was looking for.
Wait, no, duelist should help.
I thought Duelist
Yeah.
gave you
Your
bonuses if you
character
were...
adds boost to melee checks when engaged with a single opponent.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, so
Yeah.
that would be a 4th.
Although
bonus?
he should be taking setback when he's engaged with more than 3 opponents on top of the normal setback that it's supposed to add.
Wait, doesn't the hive count more than as 1 because it's
No,
No.
it counts as a
swarm?
single.
It counts as a single because it's a group.
Oh, okay, yep, that's true. Yeah.
Minion group
okay.
counts as 1. And also, nobody
then
can
if
really
I-
attack it except for Blade, because, well, or not Blade,
I was gonna
Lotus.
say what?
Because,
Basgard.
yeah,
Yes.
they'll hit
Let's go.
Baz. Like if somebody attacks it, it's guaranteed, even if it hits them, to also hit you.
Yep.
That's easy.
But yeah, no, that should be 3 boost.
I already have 3 though, because 2 from the advantage and then 1 from
Then it
Derwin.
should be 4 boost,
Yeah, 4
Yep.
boost total.
Jeez.
which you hit the maximum. So
All right, if that's going to be the case, then and I'm gonna let's see.
You merely adopted the boost. Centurio was born in it.
this is going to be such a bad roll.
You were born on the boost die.
Man,
Man, just
cannot
make
wait.
that you hover. Cause
I cannot
we
wait
have,
till
like,
the bugs
grab-
get a turn.
Oh god.
The next thing they do is hilarious.
No. They lay eggs in your brain.
No,
Ragnar is safe.
Are you going to
That
roll?
totally sounds
Centurio?
healthy.
Kenturio, you
What?
need to roll, my guy.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to look for. I'm trying to look for the certain talents that I have just to make sure that I can.
So I gave
let
you
you know what I
special
mean.
notes on your weapon. What were those notes?
Besides the fact that it takes 1 less brawn, and it also has like a weird like machine type pin, or like a pin like on it like in like an engine, like the engine steam pins. I forget the actual name for those.
It doesn't have a. You're thinking piston, but it doesn't have a piston.
Yeah, piston, right? Sorry,
It
my
has
brain
a
is shut
hollow
off.
chamber inside of it where a heavy liquid flows to the end of the hammer. But outside of that, I did tell you it did one other thing.
It had an attachment that we could add on to it, didn't it?
Uh-huh.
I remember.
But you never
On-
added
on-
the attachment. Do you remember what the attachment does?
No, I don't think you ever mentioned
never told
what
us,
the
you
attachment
just told
was
us what it
for,
looked
like. Oh.
or what the actual attachment was.
It doubles damage against inanimate objects and constructs.
What? We don't have it attached, and we don't have the time to attach it.
For
Oh,
a
you know
story
what?
point, I will say you have attached it.
Please.
Do it.
All right, that's fine. You can attach it then, or you can spend a story point then for that, if that's the case.
Alright, this
All
roll,
right.
Draco. Your talents aren't going to help you.
Actually, no. Technically, Justice of the Citadel and
You've hit-
Reckless Charge is going to be for that.
Okay, but those are relying on if you actually hit.
They're also
No.
relying. Reckless Charge is relying on you moving up to it, which you did do. Okay.
Did.
All right. Well,
What's up,
this will
Lotus?
be interesting.
Hit it.
Hit him, Draco. Hit him. Hit him, Draco. Hit.
Yeah, boy.
I'm assuming you're going to activate Justice of the Citadel?
Yep,
boy.
I'm going to proc both Reckless Charge and Justice of the Citadel on top of that.
Okay.
I mean,
So
So-
what?
2
What
more
happened?
success, 2 more threat.
Okay, let me. Alright, so Reckless Charge is a tier 1, right?
It's a tier 2.
Tier 2, and Justice of the
Reckless-
Citadel is what?
Justice of the Citadel, I believe it is a tier 3. Yeah, tier 3.
Yeah, it's tier 3. Reckless Charge will cut down 2 of the advantage, but it will add 2 success as well.
Yep, I'm just trying to.
All right. And what does Justice of the Citadel do?
It
Yeah,
lets him get discipline as damage.
All right. So what is your brawn?
My brawn is 3. My hammer does. Where's hammer on here? My hammer does 5 damage.
10 against inanimate objects and constructs.
All right.
So you're at
So
13.
then-
And what's your discipline?
My discipline is at tier 2, so it has 2 yellow and a green. for
So
my
it's
discipline.
2 damage on top of that.
Yeah.
So 15.
Plus.
And then what can I? Oh wait, that's right. I still also have 3 advantage. I think I do.
You have 3 advantage. Is that
Plus-
enough to crit?
We're not adding a success yet, are we?
Should be.
What do you mean we're not
I-
adding? Does
It's-
Reckless Charge add success? It does. Reckless Charge adds.
That's 2 success.
Right.
Oh, but you have to suffer 2 strain to use it.
Which
But I thought the I thought that the
Here's the
2
big
threat
thing,
would
and this
minus
needs to
down
be
the
made note. You need to
advantage.
declare reckless charge before you attack, because you have to
Yeah.
suffer the strain before you do it.
Which he did. He said he was
Okay.
going to be using it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's true. I didn't say that. So yeah.
All right, so we're looking at 10 plus your brawn of 3. 13. Plus
What is,
5 success. 18.
Plus, what's your crit rating?
No, plus your discipline.
which is 2.
20.
Big
Excuse me.
thonk.
20.
Have a brawn.
And mind you, this was an aim set on the leg.
What leg?
Good.
What leg?
Wait, can I actually use that triumph to completely destroy his right leg?
You can use that
Okay.
triumph to roll a critical, and we can see what happens with it. Otherwise, I know what's going to happen to the leg outside of that based on the amount
Is
of
your-
damage.
What's your crit rating on the hammer?
Oh wait, I also still have that 5 advantage. Oh shit.
3 advantage.
3
3
advantage.
Oh, 3 advantage. Right.
You have enough to crit, because if you do, that's crit
He
plus
can
10.
crit with a triumph. What's your critical rating on your weapon, Draco?
Look. It would be 4.
Okay, then you have
Cannot
to use the
double
triumph.
crit. So
Yeah.
you can use the triumph to crit. and then
He
do
used
something
triumph
else.
to activate Justice of the Citadel, didn't he?
No, just I think just happened. Let me look. Hang on.
I swear I thought you said Bull Rush and Justice.
Once per round, it's an
Yeah,
incidental
but
one.
Justice of
3
Citadel
strain.
has a requirement.
It's 3 strain, it's an
So he's
incidental.
used 5 strain total in this one move.
Oh, cool.
So
So,
he
it just
didn't
happens.
use that.
So you're going to crit then?
Yeah.
Yep, I will crit then.
Oh, let's go, Draco.
So that's a crit at plus 20.
Yep.
Which this could be a very hefty crit.
Temporarily lame. Until this critical injury is healed, the target cannot perform more than one maneuver during his turn. Which
I'm
is-
the juggernaut. Bam!
That's a really good one.
It's
Oh,
real
you
great.
like that, you giant
It
metal
is good.
fat
It also
ugly.
it goes perfect with hitting the leg.
It really
Yeah,
does.
That's awesome.
All right. So 20 minus 8 is 12.
You've done as much damage as Bones.
No, he's done more. Bones did
Or,
10.
yeah.
He has done more.
Yeah.
I did a little bit
That's
less
right.
than him.
And he's taken a grand total of 24.
We're close.
Yep.
Is he looking rough?
Oh, he looks real rough at the moment.
Rough and ready.
Okay.
Oh, do you need a
hang on,
hand?
We're not done yet,
God.
Blade. What are you doing?
I
with the
know.
3 advantages?
He's got 4 of them.
You could pass a lot of boost on to the next person to go.
Don't give it to Blade. Don't give it to Blade.
Fuck
You don't
you.
need to
Don't
kill
tell
our
him what to
teammate.
do.
No, that's fine. I
Honestly-
don't care.
honestly, giving
I
it
will
to
pass it on to him.
Thank you.
All right, Blade, what are you
now
doing?
gets
Okay.
3
Other than
boost
my work
die.
for me continually.
Wait, I just realized something. Blade
Forever.
I'm a
still-
secret agent, free Dave.
I have a question. Where's Blade compared to the Golem?
I'm long.
Isn't it extreme now? Because
No.
he kept moving with me to the back.
You are half long from the core of the party.
You're right. Yeah, I am half long from the party.
So Dave, you know how we were discussing how our good friend wasn't able to come and join us? Our demigod friend?
Yeah.
So what would happen if I pull out the little rubber ducky that's in a maid's outfit? What if I just destroy it? Will he appear then?
You don't know. You can try it. It'll be your action.
I would not. Blade.
He's not talking to you.
Oh shit! Yeah. I almost forgot. I was gonna tell Genevieve something. Genevieve, that explosive arrow. Wink. I see it in that quiver.
I forgot I had that back there.
You're welcome.
What?
Yeah, I forgot. You gave that to Porter for a long time, and I just never touched it.
This is an important scenario. Just saying. All right, I'm gonna do the attack.
I honestly forgot. it was
You're
back
attacking.
there.
You're going to upgrade 4 times if you're casting a spell.
Okay. So
2 for
Whoa, nope.
greater magic resistance, 1 for having an engaged party member, and 1 for adversary 1. 4 upgrades.
Okay. Well, can I do fire and lightning, or is that just going to increase my my difficulty?
I mean, it would
That's-
increase. Well, you can do fire and lightning. The upgrades happen
Okay.
regardless of the difficulty of
Okay.
spell.
Well, here's the thing: you do 2 range upgrades. You do fire and lightning, so you can't do auto fire, and it's already up.
Okay.
So what are you gonna do?
Okay. Is there any? I don't know if this is gonna be like a battlefield check or something. Dave. Is there like any like broken pieces of armor from like past travelers that came through here, or adventurers or something?
No,
No, there's nothing like that. Damn,
nope.
I figured something like that.
No, this is a throne room. It's pristine.
Okay, all right, that makes sense. Can I summon anything?
Demons and possibly fire elementals might be easy to get at here with
Fire
arcane
elementals can-
magic.
I
Fire
can't-
elementals
He
can be
uses
useful.
primal. He uses
I-
primal
I
magic.
use primal.
I mean, I suppose with primal you could summon elementals. That would make sense.
I have
Especially
ally
considering
3.
we're basically, if we're in a hell dimension, basically, I'd imagine a fire elemental would probably be pretty easy to find.
Yep,
Yeah.
Earth and fire.
So I'm gonna summon a elemental that's allied.
And elemental, God, get it right.
I got elemental. No,
And you're
okay.
specifically
what?
looking for fire elementals, yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Big boy. That could be the same size as our Juggernaut friend over.
Okay, so Silhouette 2 is what you're looking
Okay.
at. So that's a medium
Alright.
summon.
Okay, and then I want to conjure him in front of me, not on top of me.
Well, wait, hang on. I have a specification, and
Okay.
this is ruling because I do summon too. So the summon can only go equal to the number of range upgrades we bought from him from us.
For you to maintain control, yes.
For us to maintain control. Okay.
The summon will stay. You
But
just
we won't be able to give it orders.
right. But if you summon as an ally, that shouldn't be a problem in theory.
Because
In
I have my dreaded
theory.
circle that gives me ally for free.
But bear in mind, you're also
that
in an
doesn't help
evilly
'cause that's
aligned
only
plane,
with
which
living
means
creatures.
anything you summon from here will be natively evilly aligned, and the ally thing could get wishy-washy if it
Also,
moves too
that
far away.
Doesn't give it to you because that has to be a living creature blade.
Well,
You can still summon.
I can still summon, but he might not be my friend.
Blade, do you think about how many boosts I are getting?
I mean,
I know,
you're literally.
but my
If
boss
you
is
all right,
so far.
if you do summon ally,
Mhm.
you do one range upgrade and a medium summon. That's only difficulty 4.
Okay.
Also, I would like to point out that since
Okay.
you're not targeting him, you don't get any of those upgrades.
So it's just 4 purple.
Yeah.
Okay. And then how many boosts was it? Was it 3 Draco or was it 2?
You get 3 from
3
Draco.
boosts? Okay. 3 boosts.
Yep, it was
Wait, what
three.
about me?
You don't get boost though because
Wait.
of your critical.
Oh,
You don't get
shit,
boost.
he doesn't.
No.
No boost for you.
You can't get
Wait.
boost until the encounter's over.
Oh, so that boost it skips him.
Okay.
Yeah, it does.
Can
It skips him and goes directly to the next player.
Can I get
Which
a
is
destiny
me.
point to increase my roll?
Yeah, I mean, if you can get this summoned, that'd be very helpful. So I'd say, yeah, probably try
So,
it.
so that's 1 green. So it's not a boost. Am I right?
What?
Since I'm not
What?
I'm getting a destiny point, but it's not a boost. It's a green,
It,
right?
it
Right.
upgrades.
It
from
upgrades,
green
not
to a
boost, so
yellow
you're good.
first.
Blade, how long have you been doing this?
I have not played
Hey,
this
hey,
in like
hey!
2 weeks.
It's okay. It's okay.
I get rusty easily. Okay, this rust it comes on fast.
I think that's
Almost
more
like a
than
rust monster.
I was gonna
Okay.
say, you gotta stop standing out in the rain then.
I'm always standing out the rain. That's the point of Ragnar. All right, here we
Wait,
go.
wait, no, I got it. He gave us a cryptic hint. Iron rusts. I get it now.
Well, Dave, 2 success and 3 advantage.
That would explain why he hit party
Fabulous.
members the first round.
You summon
You know,
a silhouette size 2 fire elemental.
Is he my friend?
Oh, he is your friend.
Yay!
All of his attacks are fire based for obvious reasons. He has no real
Right.
physical form. He's just fire.
Okay.
He
He will burn the gold, right?
can
he'll just melt
attack it with fire. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Cool.
Curl it like the rest.
I'm being very careful with how I'm saying things because I gave you guys a hint of this earlier and you ignored it.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah, I imagine fire and water would probably be the two best things to use against a creature made of iron.
No. I specifically said, and I quote, there are some attacks
Wait.
that,
Oh.
while doing damage to everything else, would heal this. And then somebody said, like magic, and I said, well, a specific kind of magic, and not always magic, though I'd imagine if you attack with that, it would just add the burn effect.
Wait, I just thought of something else, and I kind of want to ask Dave, because I can imagine him doing something with that.
Okay, what's that?
I don't want to tell the party, in case they haven't figured this out, so I'm just gonna PM you.
Okay.
I am not gonna pass on the advantage. I'm gonna use it so I can recover myself from that. And so, I'm gonna tell my new friend here to help me eliminate this golem over here. That's being mean to my friends.
Okay. The fire elemental will
Okay.
walk up to the iron golem.
That's it for right now.
And hit it.
Oh, cool.
Three,
Although now it's out of your
2,
control to give it orders.
1.
But that's why I was gonna. Oh, that's right.
The good news is it hit it.
Alright.
Yay!
I
Bad
just sent it
news
to you,
is-
Dave.
Bad news.
Hang on, let me.
if fire heals this thing,
That is not it. However, you do see its wounds start to repair themselves.
doesn't make.
Yep.
It's fire that heals the metal.
It has
Did you like that?
fire absorption.
Yeah,
I
that-
do like that.
Doesn't.
Can that please actually happen, Dave?
No.
Oh. Alright, the idea I gave him was that if we give it burn, would we now have to fight a molten iron golem?
The good
Oh,
news is, it did basically nothing for damage, so it healed almost nothing for health. That's 6. It recovered from that.
Oh, damn it. Are you kidding me?
Also, Ragnar, it moved out of your range. You are no longer able to give it orders, and until the summon stops, it will just continue hitting this, as that's the only order it's received.
You know, that's not a. Oh, wait, that's.
So you
That's
gave it a
not good.
permanent heal every turn.
How is it healing? From
Okay,
that,
you know what?
It has fire absorption. Iron Golems
Because
in D&D
Abyssal.
heal from fire also.
though?
Can you kill Ragnar?
Go
please?
on,
I want
can
a
you,
new
like-
character.
Oh my god. That's-
Just kill Ragnar off, please, Dave.
I'm having
Are
a
you-
mini aneurysm from that, but okay.
Can we just talk about
Okay.
the first time?
Ragnar's head.
No. Can we just talk about that? This is the first time that Ragnar has succeeded in doing something this entire game. Like, this
What
entire
happened to
time.
fucking Boss? God damn it.
And the only thing he ended up doing was helping
The enemy.
boss.
Oh my
Okay.
fucking
Dude, we
God.
keep trying to
DM,
subtly
I
tell
gotta-
you that Ragnar is a plant from the DM and working against you this whole time, but you guys aren't
Ragnar
picking
is
up
a
on that.
better. Ragnar's a better accidental plant than the first character you had me make for this, which was literally designed for you to take control of to kill the party.
I'm going back to warrior classes now. Fuck me.
All right, Dave. I have a question.
I probably have an answer.
So,
I'm picking up fear now.
Drago gave 3 boosts to Blade, but Blade couldn't use it. So does it pass to me, or does it just disappear?
It stops existing because he had access to it, but he couldn't use it because of
The triumph or the crit.
the crit. Correct.
So the 3. Okay, and I'm sitting next to this thing, and it's my turn.
Well, to be fair, you're sitting next to it. Giant, like 14-foot tall fire elemental. I
Yeah.
think at least one of your party members is over there. Maybe 2
no,
of
just
them.
me. Oh wait, no! Fucking Christ! I keep dropping shit.
No, I'm actually right there with
Draco's
you.
there.
I'm the one that completely
Yeah.
knocked its
I was
leg
about
out
to
of
say,
commission. It can't
yeah.
move.
Oh no, it can
Okay.
move. It can't take more than 1 maneuver a turn, which is very different.
Wait, what? Seriously?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
So I'm gonna introduce you to something. Have you ever heard of the Black Knight?
The Black Knight
Okay.
always triumphs.
Because that's exactly what happened here. You cut off one of its legs, and it's still yelling at you to get back here.
All right.
He didn't cut it off so much as smash it, but yeah.
All right. I'm gonna try something, and this is gonna be weird. I'm gonna do a basic arcane deadly spell on it.
Okay.
I'm gonna take 2 aim maneuvers.
You're engaged. Difficulty is going to be 2. You have an ally in
Wait,
range.
no,
It upgrades
it's
once.
not gonna be 2. I have to do close call or close combat. So I have to add close combat and the deadly. So that makes it automatically 3.
And 4 upgrades.
So 3 red, 1 purple.
Correct.
All right. And 2 setback.
Yeah.
Oh, I just got a great idea. Oh my god.
3
Oh,
success.
Blade.
Oh god.
Think about it. You had an idea, which
I
means
know. I
don't.
ideas for practice.
Stop! Don't get
stop
ideas.
thinking.
All right,
Blade.
Roland, what does that do?
7 damage. That's it.
It's not even enough to get past its soak.
Oh, I just realized something. I'm unconscious.
Cornered.
You're
That
on.
last
Well,
spell.
cornered and unconscious.
Yeah, that last spell just put me over my strain threshold.
Okay. Somebody should probably try to get to him and dump that stam pot down his throat. It is now
got you.
Oh, don't say we did.
the fly's turn,
Don't.
and they're on Lotus, correct? Or the wasps?
Yes.
Mechanical wasps.
Wait. Alright, great. I wasn't paying attention to turn order. Oh well. What they doing?
Well, they're gonna roll a brawling attack that ignores your defense because they're on you,
Okay.
and attempt to burrow through everything and inside of you.
Oh,
Awesome.
oh, that's so
they're-
horrible.
Ooh, they're inside of you.
Please don't do that.
I can make it worse if you want.
No, you can
No.
stop.
Might take that as a challenge.
I'm assuming they have to do damage to actually like.
Yeah, and I don't think that 4 is gonna be enough.
4? No.
Okay.
I have twice as much
So,
soak right now.
The good news is they didn't get inside of you. The bad news is they are inside of your armor.
All right.
That just gave me the heebie-jeebies.
That means they aren't
I
going to
who
be
call
flying
for an
away.
exterminator.
All right. That means they aren't going to be like moving around as
Get a
much. So.
torch.
Well, there is another thing that they can do, but it disables them entirely. It may also disable you, but it disables them entirely for sure.
Oh. Yeah. I'd like to go ahead.
Let
and
me
do
guess,
all
they
these things.
combust and explode inside his armor.
No, they release all their stored energy all at once en masse in a giant electric explosion.
Oh.
Oh!
Awesome.
Think EMP, but with lightning instead of EMP.
Sounds painful.
Yeah,
Lightning.
especially with them being inside of your armor. That might suck a little bit. Oh, also, any soak bonuses you get from your armor are negated next go round, as they are
Okay.
inside of it.
All right. I would like to actually go ahead and I'm assuming since they're inside the armor, it's going to be a little bit easier if I start rolling around on the ground. Like, to
Yeah,
crush them.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to do that. Like,
Okay.
Just plant my shield and then.
Just start rolling around on the ground like you're on fire.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
What
I
check
don't mean
would-
to be that guy, but doesn't he get it? Don't they get a boost die on him because of challenge?
mean,
They
there's-
would, but it still wouldn't do enough damage to penetrate.
Yeah, it wouldn't do enough.
He has a soak of almost as much as the iron golems.
So, what kind of check is it to roll? And-
It's not. You've solved the problem. Congratulations.
Excellent.
These are a nuisance thing, not like if you don't take care of them, they become a problem. If you take care of them, they're easy to take care of. They just
Okay.
eat your action economy,
Oh.
basically.
Okay.
So you use
Alright.
an action to kill them once they get on you by rolling
Yeah,
around on the
and,
ground, and then you use a maneuver to stand back up. I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'll take your straight and use the maneuver. Stand up.
Yeah, being prone's probably not the best course of action right now.
I mean, I think he's gonna be a little more angry at the fellow dwarf, but yeah.
Which one?
The
Skull
little one
attack.
The
standing
effective
next to
one.
him that just disabled one of his legs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Die.
Leg Slayer.
No, I break kneecaps. Get it right, lad.
Use
Alright.
the legendary.
Alright. I didn't want to call you a
Okay,
kneecap or.
time.
Oh, my.
time.
Thinking the same thing.
Dave, how far away is Big Scary Golem Man from me?
You had
Actually,
advanced
technically-
once. He would be medium from you.
All right. Okay.
However, it is its turn. It's just not passing the initiative order for whatever reason. See how I put in the command to move it and it didn't? Yeah, because the bugs went, and then Lotus went, and now it's going.
Oh, Lotus went. Okay.
yeah,
took
Lotus
that.
wanted to handle the bugs, which I totally understand.
Yeah, no, that
Freeze.
makes sense. All right.
Scoop.
There we go.
Hey, there it went. All right, so it's now its turn. And it's going to turn and look at... As much as I want it to do Conturio, it's going to do something else.
Oh, come on, hit me. Hit me with your best shot. Slaughter away.
Fabulous! It's now hugging the fire elemental.
Oh no!
Hard.
Oh.
With two of its arms.
You are never gonna let you down.
I'm gonna get close to it to extinguish him.
Wait, can't you just wait?
I'm
Put
not
in
near
blade-
him.
Someone would
Well,
have
if
to
you
use.
could.
You could stop concentration on it on your next turn.
You're going to have to. Oh, also, that does a
Oh, it goes
base
for
of
the clan.
4, so it heals 4 more HP.
Fuck!
Damn you, Blade.
I don't mean to, man. I played Jim for his stupid logic of demigods.
What?
You heard me. Rubber ducks and shit. Futuristic weaponry. Ah! I'm just
Blade, you summoned a fire elemental and are healing it. I think that exceeds anything that's happened ever so far.
You know, I didn't think that was going to happen. No, I had a great plan for this. I was going to back it up just 1 second.
I
I'll
think-
explain my plan once my turn. Anyway, continue.
While dragging the fire elemental with it, it's going to use the disengage action to disengage from Conturio and clear the distance over to Lotus and Iron.
Oi, come back here, you giant walloping.
Yeah, Tammy comes back.
I have a question. It can't do that because it can only do one maneuver per turn.
Uh-huh. And it can move 2 range vans with 1 maneuver. One of the benefits of being that big and in super familiar territory. Its steps
What?
are basically twice as long as yours. It's 16 feet tall. Range vans are relative. We all know this.
So it can literally go from medium to engage with 1 movement.
Wait. No, it's silhouette 2, not 3. No, it's at short range. Excuse me.
Okay, I was
No,
about to
because
say.
it moved 1 range band to re-engage with Bones. It moves 1 range band back. It's medium from the core of the party, but short from the people who advanced on it previously. I.e. Lotus and Iron.
Here's the thing: to drag something with it would also be a maneuver.
Oh, no, because it has it picked up and on its back. It's held in place on its back. It's just part of it now.
Oh yeah, with like 2
It
arms.
has
and
4
then the other
arms.
2 are. Yeah, I can understand if that makes sense in a way. Oh, although then again though too, with 1 injured leg, wouldn't that actually make it a bit more difficult?
Not really. It kept him from advancing through them.
Alright, when it's my turn, I'm gonna throw a Molotov cocktail at it.
You know what, Iron? I think it's your turn.
Okay,
Wasn't I supposed to go after?
Yeah, this
Because
is
of-
usually your spot. Did someone get skipped, or did Conturio already go?
No, Katuria's left.
yeah,
No,
I think...
technically, Derwin, you already went right before the Iron Golem.
No, I didn't.
No, Lotus did.
Yeah,
Lotus?
Yeah.
I think...
I did.
Yeah, I think you guys skipped a
Did-
turn, Dave.
It somehow screwed up. All right, Iron, take your turn, and then Kate, you'll take yours, and then Draco, you'll take yours.
Yeah, one of those 2 got skipped. Let's see, well, I'm going... How far is it from me now that it's moved?
It's engaged with you.
Perfect!
Pardon me.
I'm gonna take 2 strains, boy. And take 2 aim maneuvers.
Okay.
Okay, so I also have Duelist, so that's a total of 3 boost die. It's also, my rapier has Accurate, so that's 4 boost die.
Nice. It also has Pierce 1 or 2, if I remember right.
It has Pierce, it only has Pierce 1. Let's see, 3 Agility, because it's based on my Agility, because Finesse is an amazing talent. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm trying to think the melee roll. Just gonna go find Conturio's and use that as a base. Red, purple, black, black, black. Got it. Son of wow. Just wow.
How much damage is that?
That's 2 plus 3 plus 4.
Was it only supposed to be 2 setback?
I mean, one of
Yeah,
them was
because melee
blank
was
anyway.
only 2 setback. Magical is 3, I thought.
I mean, I was looking at Conturio's roll.
Yeah, but Couturier did an aim set maneuver.
Ah, okay. So do you want me to just re-roll that?
I just re-roll the setback.
Alright.
Yeah. Sorry, my bad.
Okay.
All right, so 3 successes.
3 success, 1 advantage.
No,
Wow,
3
that is-
success, no advantage. That is still a threat, and you only
Oh,
rolled
yeah,
1
yeah.
threat on the. Nice try, though.
Okay. No, that would be 1 advantage.
No, because you removed the threat from the previous setback, and then you re-added that threat back in. The only net gain is
Oh,
in
yeah, no,
successes.
I was looking at...
You were looking
I
at it
missed the-
backwards.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
Alright,
It
I'll
happens.
take 3. So that's 3 plus 3 plus 4 with 1 pierce. So that's 10, pierce of 1.
Congratulations, you did 3 points of damage.
You know what? I'll take it. Anything to make it so that Blade can't fuck us.
It's up over
I'm
half
getting
again.
sandwiched, damn it!
Blade, it was literally almost dead, and it healed back up to half because of you.
How was that the fuck I'm supposed to know that?
We're in the abyssal plane of
How
demons
the
and
fuck
fiends.
Golem can get fucking
Yeah,
help
we-
back from a fucking elemental.
Blade.
okay?
If you're in the water element, do you use ice?
Yes?
I mean, sometimes, I guess.
Blade, think about
Yes?
it this way. If you are fighting demons in hell, are you going to shoot lava at them?
Yes?
Wrong answer, you die.
Okay, cool. I have another character backed up to this, Dave. Cool, let's do this.
No, you don't. No, you
Just
don't.
fucking
No,
assassinate him like you did the porter. Put an arrow in his head.
no, you don't, Blade. No.
Okay, whose turn is it?
Oh, it's
That would
Kate's.
be
No, it's
fine.
Genevieve. And then it's
Yeah.
Conturio.
No, Centurio went.
That is one of the things I
No, I'm right after Kate, though.
Yeah.
Because
Wait,
they accidentally
our
skipped
order's
Iron.
messed up.
Yeah, both. We
Yeah,
already
they
just
already,
had that
well, they already
conversation.
mentioned that.
We
Oh.
just had that conversation like just before I.
Are you in
rolled.
database land again?
Like, we had that conversation, and you just like.
Well, I was in the kitchen, so
It's all good.
Okay, yeah.
Kate,
so
what are you doing?
database land.
Hold up, I'll be right back.
Can I talk now?
Yeah, what do you got?
I'm just wondering, would explosions work the same as fire?
No.
Good.
I treat explosions as concussive force because an explosion is primarily concussive force and maybe a little bit of heat typically. But most damage from an explosion comes from the concussion or shrapnel. So
Good.
now remember, you do have party members engaged with this, and the explosive arrow will deal blast damage.
Wait, I got back and I heard blast damage, and that's something that's
explosive
really
arrow.
yeah, that's something really scary to hear when I'm engaged with the target.
Yeah, please don't.
Okay, I won't.
That is a terrible
Maybe
idea.
next
Never do
turn-
that. again.
Especially
Go.
since I think that one particular arrow I gave blast 6, 7.
I don't
it was,
know.
It was 4 or 5. I was the one who did
Oh,
the
we'll be
mechanics
fine.
shit on it. It wasn't. It was 4 or
Well,
5.
I mean, that's
Bones
still
might
a
not
lot.
be, but we'll be fine.
I'm not engaged with it anymore, motherfucker. I'm on the floor dying over there.
Oh,
No, not dying,
that's what
unconscious. You ran out of strain, not wounds.
yeah.
You're just passed out.
Yeah, I
too
can't do
much.
anything at the strain,
Uh,
unfortunately. Who else engaged with this again?
What is this?
I'm engaged
Me,
with
you, and
You and Lotus.
am I far elemental?
It's just
The fire elemental is also technically engaged with it, as it's in
Right.
currently in the
So-
process of trying to consume it from behind.
Okay, what does it take to activate my clockwork quiver?
The
Or-
auto fire property.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just increase the difficulty of your attack by 1, and then for every 2 advantage, you hit again.
So it is 2 red instead of 1 red?
No. It's a red and a purple.
Well, the base was already a red and a purple, so it would be 2 red instead of 1?
No, it'd be a red and 2 purple. It adds a dice, not upgrades.
Thank you.
It's increase, not upgrade, rather.
Hey.
So you don't proc auto fire, but you do hit.
Okay, so that's 9, 10, 11 damage.
All right, that does 3. That puts it back to 20 wounds.
Ragnar, get rid of your freaking fire elemental.
What do you think I'm trying to do?
Draco, it's
You're
your turn.
nagging me, and it's not helping me.
He does have to have another turn first. He summoned the fire elemental on his last turn.
So if he drops concentration, is it gone, or since it left his order range, like what has to happen?
I'll just make it gone.
Okay.
That seems like the legit thing to do. Draco, what are you doing?
Oh boy.
That's so like a.
Actually, just out of random curiosity, what would happen if I tried doing the same thing to the other leg?
Draco.
Would actually that permanently disable him?
You don't know. You can try.
Draco, you can get me up.
You can also pour a stamina pot down your buddy's throat while
I
neither of you
literally
are
have
threatened.
one in my quick slot.
It's your culture.
I don't think I ever was given one though, because I thought
It's
other
in
You don't
my
need
quick
one.
slot.
It's on a pouch. It's in a pouch on his chest. You can see it.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
It's
He
literally
has
I will
one.
do that
from
then.
around his neck.
You can do that, or you can do damage to the big guy. It's your choice.
I
Alright, I'll
I'm
get
getting
bones
him
up then.
Or you can knock good old Ragnar unconscious so he can't concentrate.
I mean, I can throw
You
my
know,
hammer
I'm
at them
actually
if you
okay with
want.
that idea.
I can throw my hammer at him if you want.
Honestly, that might be a good idea.
Like,
Alright, I'll get bones up.
All right. So interacting with the item is a maneuver. Interacting with the downed player, I believe, is an action.
What kind of is it like a what kind of check would that be?
There's no check.
It's not a
It
check.
just happens.
You're just...
You pour the stam pot down his throat, and now he's fine, and you can spend 2 strain on another maneuver if you'd like.
I'll stay right next to him as a just in case means.
Okay. Hey, top of the initiative. Who's going? What are you doing?
Tell me microphone.
Well, okay, so this is my idea. I don't know if you allow this, but I'm just gonna ask away. So what if I get close to my elemental, tell him to get out of the grasp of the golem, tell him to back up to me, and be up the ground a little bit, and use the debris from him punching the ground, and like cover his his hand into like the stone stuff, and just like go ham on him, just like brass knuckles.
Well,
Is that too much?
so a couple questions. How many turns do you
Okay.
plan on spending trying to do this? A. B. You will have to cast a spell to regain control.
I thought you said I have to get close to him to gain concentration.
No. No. You can
Oh.
drop concentration, and he will unsummon at any time.
Yeah,
However,
also you have to do constant maneuvers to keep concentration on him up. And then isn't he also currently grappled?
uh-huh.
Okay, plan B again. Or sorry, plan B. I'm just gonna tell him to go away.
Okay, so you don't concentrate. The fire elemental disappears.
Yep.
The iron golem looks sad.
Yes, I bet he does. And I give him the middle finger.
All right, there's your action.
Okay.
I'm
He takes
kidding.
the middle
I'm kidding.
finger.
I was like, wow. Okay.
He takes the middle finger and uses it to regrow a leg. Because fuck you.
So,
The insult healed him.
He has 0 wounds on
this
him.
is so bad. But you let's go ahead and do this. Okay. So I'm gonna take the little Dougie out, and then I'm just gonna flatten it like a pancake really hard. I'm gonna turn my hand, or I'm just gonna rip it apart, or I'm just gonna rip the Ducky apart.
As your action?
Fuck, give me a second. God damn it.
I would think about this
You know what?
carefully.
Yeah, okay, I got better. I got something better. I'm gonna whisper to the Ducky and be like, "Hey, I know you can't probably hear me since we're in a different plane, but you know your help we really appreciate it right now." And I just rapidly just fucking just twist the Ducky like really fast, until eventually it will pop. That's my consent is my action. If that
Okay,
makes any
so
sense.
when the Ducky pops... Pop?
Pop?
Pop.
When it ceases to be, you hear a subtle, rubber ducky, squeak quack sound that vaguely sounds like a fuck you.
Blade, can I ask you a question? Why did you think destroying a holy artifact was a good idea?
I don't know. People might get pissed off, and then they'll come over like, "Hey, what the hell did you do?"
So pissing off
No?
a god is a good idea?
Yes! That actually might get him over here to help us.
Do you realize that we probably can no longer contact Constantine thanks to
You
you?
know, I am really good at summoning stuff, okay? It's not gonna be that difficult. Trust me.
Summoning bad things, yes.
Not in terribly bad things.
Can we just talk about the fact that now I
Hang
have
on.
one of the strongest links to Constantine because of the fuck you sword?
It's true.
That's also correct.
Also, Blade is never allowed to come within 5 feet of my sword unless I'm stabbing him.
Unless I'm stabbing
What
him with
exactly
it.
happened?
Alright,
What
He
exactly happened?
destroyed a holy artifact.
What holy
How does
artifact did he
someone
destroy?
withdraw?
The Duck of Constantine.
Constantine's rubber ducky. It's his maid. You murdered his maid.
Oh.
Blade, I have a question.
I will never again doubt Ragnar's power when it comes to destroying things.
You murdered a demigod's maid. Congratulations.
I didn't know it was a living thing. I thought it was a toy.
No, it is a toy.
Constantine
No,
never
no,
said
it-
that it was a thing, like a person.
It is a toy.
Right.
But it's also his maid.
He's a god, Blade. Think
Oh
about
my
that
fucking
for
God.
7
He's
seconds.
crazy.
I'm fucking done. I'm done.
Constantine's crazy. You know this.
I forgot. Damn it.
You forgot.
Think
I
Constantine's
forgot.
crazy?
Okay, I forgot.
Are
Me
you-
personally as a
can
player,
you do
don't know
anything
Ragnar
else?
this. I'm pretty sure Ragnar would know this, but me as a player don't know shit.
Can you do anything else, Blade?
How about I summon another elemental again?
You used your-
No.
You used your action to murder his rubber ducky maid.
Oh fuck you know. Just fling my ding dong at him. I don't give a shit.
Blade, I'm actually impressed. You
Ah,
have
okay.
done.
Okay,
I
how did
actually,
how did
I
you do
hate
it? though?
this
'Cause I
enemy.
had like
I hate this fucking
I had, like,
golem.
massive-
I hate this game. I really fucking do. This is my complaint for you. I hate this golem. That's it. Don't make an enemy where he's just like prone to resilience against me. And,
Blade,
ah!
Blade,
Blade.
calm down. We're all having problems with it. You're just casting stupid spells.
Blade,
And
let
this
me.
I mean,
Guys,
that's a
what hates
slight
me?
over exaggeration. Not all of us having
Alright,
problems
Shut up,
with it.
Draco.
Question, Dave.
I'm just
How
gonna skip
far
my
is
turn.
he
Fuck
from
it,
me
I
this
don't know.
time? Because he moved again.
Do what?
How far is he from me? Is he short range? The golem?
Short range, yeah.
I skipped my turn, Dave.
Okay,
I'm done.
I'm gonna cast.
I'm done with that.
I'm gonna cast. What am I gonna cast? I gotta cast something. I'm just
Do
gonna
you
do a
have enough
basic-
stamina to cast anything?
Yeah, the stamina pot regens 5. I have enough, just barely.
Okay. Hope you don't roll a bunch of threat.
Hope so too. I'm going to just cast a Bacchus 6 spell with Deadly, so it's going to be difficulty 2. I'm not moving. I'm going to take an aim maneuver. So.
All right. Don't forget you get 3 upgrades on that, so it'll be 2 red and a purple.
Yep. And 2 setback. Fuck me.
Your spell fizzles, and you take the 2 strain from it, but then you can use that advantage to heal 3 strain back.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
So I actually lose a net 1.
All right, who's next? I believe it's Iron.
It is Iron. And Iron is going to stab it
the
again.
epic fail.
Please.
Yeah, that was honestly kind of bad, in all fairness.
Iron is also going to take 2 aim maneuvers.
Okay.
I might have to add that. He also gets Duelist. What's that? Red, purple, black. Of course. I can't win.
There's no way you should have ever been able to fail that check.
Yeah, I know.
And
Welcome,
another fail. Yay, line of failures.
welcome to my luck with rolling.
I mean, yeah, that enemy is dead. Lotus, I believe it's you.
Lotus, have some boost.
I just want to rip my character sheet.
All right.
Your time will
Ah.
come, the young one.
Blade, it's not the character sheet though. That's the thing.
Dude, sometimes we just have bad luck and our ideas don't pan out. Did I ever tell you about the D20 Modern game I played where I played a half-dragon archaic weapon master and I thought I was going to be badass, flying off the top because I had wings, flying off the top of a building and circling around and coming in for like a stab on some dude with a gun who instead cast sleep on me when I was 30 stories above the ground? And
That
succeeded.
sucks. That really.
You want to talk about an insta-dead character. A 30-story fall pretty much kill anything.
I remember when I made in the Star Wars R3D7, and I would like run in and I'd grab like a little like shock prone and like trying to knock everyone out. Went in, did 1 point of damage, took 3 blaster bolts like to my side, was 1 hit point from death, and ran away screeching.
Yeah. We all have had experiences, and I have a list of them. Some night I might compile it into a video, but just a list of my just most atrocious failures in tabletop gaming. Like for instance, another character I had decided he would jump off a roof and stab this guy in the head. He did it. He killed him, and it was super awesome. What he didn't realize is there were 5 guys with crossbows standing behind him under the awning that he couldn't see. And mistakes were made because he was level 3.
And in this
Had your
case,
moment
I
of
feel like
awesome. Now you must die.
I'm like level 5 right now, and I'm facing a level 100 enemy. That's what it honestly feels like to me right now.
So, I really need to get, like, when we get out of here, I really need to get some, like, brass knuckles or something. But, I'm gonna try punching it.
Oh,
Probably gonna be super ineffective. but
okay.
I'm gonna
Why
try
aren't you
punching.
just going to use a weapon?
Where's your weapon?
Because my shield is the only other weapon, and I have invested in Brawl because I want to punch things.
It's
I
fair.
just need to get better at punching things, and I didn't. I started in the Abyss, Dave. I'm lucky to have a shield and armor.
You know what? That's super fair. That is a super fair point. You could be, like, mostly naked in a loincloth with, like, clamps
A
on your
club.
nipples.
What's the?
We need to go
He
shopping.
upgrades once, right? And a melee check engaged is it 2 purple base or 1?
It's
I
2
forget.
purple base.
Okay, so 1 red, 1 purple.
I find it funny that I mentioned nipple clamps and Bones immediately mentions going shopping. by the way. Hey, you hit. Congrats.
I don't do any damage though. Because if it's Soak is 8, yeah, no, that's like 5 damage.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, suffer 1 strain as you're punching a metal guy.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
Could be worse. Yeah, I'm hoping at some point I can upgrade, like, get slightly better armor and upgrade it to have, like, reinforced gauntlets.
Good luck if we ever try to make it out of here alive.
Yeah, right?
Kate, please. We need you now.
Well, I do have something that might work, but I'm afraid to use it because of
Just
this.
shoot it. You only gotta do like 10 damage.
What's
Shut
your
your
what's your
fucking mouth.
defense?
Shoot it with blast.
What's your
Just,
defense?
just blow it the hell up. Because, okay,
Lotus.
real talk here.
Time out. Lotus, what's your defense?
My defense is 4.
That's what I thought.
Alright.
That does 11.
Okay, so I'm gonna be that guy, add a boost to that
For what?
for challenge.
Oh. Fair.
Alright. That's 11 damage, minus 3, minus 8. That's
And I
no damage.
believe...
Actually, no. 11 damage to anything else, though?
Add a setback to your next check.
Okay. That's actually no damage from that guy. Because I am going to parry, which is going to knock the damage from 11 to 8. Or, yeah, 11 to 8. And then I have 8 soak right now because barrier.
Okay. You are still gonna add a setback to your next
Wait,
check.
you've been
Yeah.
concentrating on barrier this entire time?
Yeah.
That's why he's only been using 1 maneuver and spending strain whenever he has...
That's why I was downgrading my actions.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to keep our front line, like, tanky as fuck.
Yeah, it would be a super long fight, but there is a reasonable chance Lotus could solo this thing. Just because
it would be a
it's
slap fight
it's
on my part.
so hard to deal damage to Lotus. But it's also so hard for Lotus to deal damage to it. So basically they just trade blows back and forth forever for no effect. It's a stamina battle at that point. And I'm pretty sure it has a higher strain threshold than you. So it would eventually win, but...
Goddamn, if I wouldn't give it a round.
So it's Kate's turn next, right?
I thought it was the golem's turn next.
Yeah, just win.
Golem
No, the
just
golem
hit.
just went.
Oh, okay. So,
I believe in
Hard
you.
to keep these on.
Like I said, the 2 people... I believe it's just 2 people that are engaged with this. Might be able to tank that that blast damage. I don't know what
Me
Derwent's
and
soak
Bones
is.
are considered
Blast
straight range
ignores
from the
soak.
golem, isn't it?
Just so you know.
Does it?
Yep. Kate, it's up to you. You want to use the explosive arrow? Use the explosive arrow.
wait. Your TV in there just got knocked over?
What? I don't think that's related to us.
I think she's talking to her husband.
I will set up my roll, but I will be right back.
Okay. Are we assuming she's using the explosive arrow?
I
don't
thought
know.
she
Yeah.
said that she accidentally knocked her
Yes,
TV
she just said
over.
yes.
Okay.
No.
Or no. What?
Sorry. Yes to the explosive arrow. The no was for my hubby. And I will explain after this roll.
Okay.
Sorry. Very scattered right now.
Nope, you're fine.
Blast? I think you're thinking of Breach, Dave. Blast doesn't ignore soak.
Yeah, it does, because blast effects all say suffer so much wound. Suffer means you don't apply soak.
Suffers a hit.
Okay, so yeah, I am. My last roll got screwed up because I forgot to take that second P out. So this roll, I am actually using my explosive arrow on.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Doesn't activate blast, but it does a hell of a lot of damage.
Items always activate item qualities when they're single-use ammunition.
Oh,
Well, just
yeah.
out of random curiosity,
that
couldn't
can
you actually?
break a bow though.
Or it can make the arrow explode as it leaves the bow.
What I was about to say, couldn't you actually make it to where it would actually explode like the split second, like she released the string?
Yeah.
That's what I kind of figured.
Do it.
Yay! So we'll say engaged blast 4. Anyone engaged with Kate, including Kate, because you are in fact engaged with yourself, believe it or not. You are close enough to yourself to be considered engaged. Suffer 4 damage from blast.
Isn't that just Kate and Blade?
I moved up with my creature.
It's just me, which is why I said do it.
Oh,
No.
well, that's not nearly as bad. So it looked really cool, and you let go, and you're honed in, and then everybody just sees you explode.
Which means I'm out of the fight because that was my only weapon.
No. Broke the arrow, not the bow. I'm being nice. I'm dealing you damage instead of breaking your only weapon.
Whew.
I am a merciful god.
In all fairness, if I was her, I would do the exact opposite.
Alright.
All right, Draco,
Centuria.
what you got?
All right, well, lad, can I leave you here to your own devices and have you not pass out your own?
I'm already
and have some
casting
wet
spells
dreams?
at him.
Oh, well. You know, but all right.
Listen, rude house, God.
All right, well, you keep casting your spells. I'm going in for his other leg.
Do it. Oh, do you guys understand why that hammer was found in this dungeon now, by the way?
Yes.
It was specifically for this fight.
As long as you hit Draco.
Bones, can you hold on to some dynamite for me? I appreciate that. Thank you.
What?
All right, so anyway, go ahead and make your roll.
All right, here goes nothing. Oh.
Two success though.
So,
Well, the threat is what I'm worried about.
oh yeah, your weapon's gonna go skidding across the floor, but you're gonna do some damage first.
Let me see here. I'm trying to figure this out right now.
Well, your hammer does 5, plus 5 is 10, 2 from the attack is 12, and your brawn is 3, 15, minus 8 is 7.
Oh, okay. But my hammer goes flying out of my hands. Then.
It does, but the golem also falls over, so there's that going for you.
Oh,
Well, it's too bad I couldn't pop another crit, but oh well.
Is the golem still alive?
Doesn't appear to be. Of course, it never really appeared to be alive in the first place. It's a construct. As near as you can tell, it is destroyed.
Oh.
Take no chances.
Wait,
Break every little piece.
hang on, don't. If you do that, I'm gonna set you on fire.
You should set it on fire and see what that does.
Yeah,
I'm going-
right.
I'm going to
What?
go over to it. Its chest is open, right?
No.
No.
No, it opened briefly to reveal the other head and unleash the mechanical insect swarm.
Can I take a second to investigate its body and try to understand how it works?
Sure. It's going to take longer than a second, but sure.
Yeah, but what's the check going to be? Would this be more arcane?
It's a golem.
mechanical, or
It's a golem. It's arcane. So it'll be a difficulty 4 knowledge lore check.
knowledge lore. Okay. Two success, one advantage.
It is in fact disabled.
Okay. I was hoping to get more than just whether it's disabled or not out of that.
Like what?
Does it?
Like how it works. Is it possible to take out parts? What's needed for it to be built again?
Okay, so using a dead golem to construct a new golem is a thing that can be done. In certain cases, it's super not recommended, especially if it's not a golem you built, like originally, that you're using parts from, because depending on how those parts were crafted and everything else, they could have super not good effects on anything you build with them.
Mm-hmm.
So, while in theory you could possibly use parts from this to try to build another one, it's not recommended.
I'm thinking of essential parts which could have a little bit of weight to them that I could carry and either sell or use for something arcane nature.
No, ostensibly this is just a giant hunk of iron.
Okay.
All of the focusing components and everything else that were incorporated into its construction were used up in the construction process.
Okay.
Or the construction and enchantment process, we'll say.
Wait, so you couldn't, like, no one can actually summon an actual iron golem? You would actually have to make it?
No, you can summon one, but the difference between a summoned iron golem and a built iron golem, a summoned iron golem is temporary. A built iron golem is forever.
Mm-hmm. So there's nothing to scrap from this. No loot at all from it.
No. I mean, unless you want to carry around swords that are entirely too large for you to use and not actually swords, just blades. And it would take you some
that
time.
works for my conjuration spell.
Well, and it would take you some time to dismantle them as well.
Actually, I'm kind of curious here. Could we
I mean,
possibly use like fire magic to heat up like sections of the blades, cut them down into smaller bits?
Nah, I would not recommend that.
I wouldn't recommend using fire on any part
I
of
would
this
not
for any
recommend
reason
that.
whatsoever, because
I mean, we could
I mean,
use
if
the
it heals,
hammer
we
to
kill it
jag
again.
or break them.
well, there's a reason that I changed from destroyed to disabled. It is almost
Yeah.
impossible to destroy a golem. You disable them; they can be fixed.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious here. Like when he hit it in the leg, did the leg actually like come off? Part of it
No.
come off?
No. No, it just affected its operation pretty heavily.
Yeah. I mean, are we taking a breather here?
It's 1 in the morning for me.
I mean,
like in game, are we gonna take a breather in this run?
I probably, considering the only evidence of anything being in here was the golem.
well, no,
Yeah.
this is also the throne room where you need to challenge Ashra.
Yeah, but I'm saying, do I have a second to mess around with the golem, basically?
I mean, unless someone in the group wants to summon Ashra immediately, which
No.
No.
is done super easily, just sit in the chair.
No. I want to rest. recuperate myself. And
Yeah,
just,
we
like,
still have 2 days of supplies.
Yeah, so like I mentioned before, the problem with resting is you've now defeated the guardian of this room,
That,
which leaves the
that's
throne
the
open.
thing. We can rest in here and protect the throne ourselves, can't we?
You could, yeah.
And
Not a
rest,
bad idea.
resting only means we don't immediately go into the next fight. We could take a minute, recoup.
We could do
Hey.
trade-off cycles of watching.
No, and you totally could. The danger of that in this room versus the other room is in this room, things may come into you. In the other room, that doesn't happen.
Well, this is mechanical stuff that we need to talk about. So, do
Yeah.
you want to end it here?
So for everybody watching, that's my notes. I hit the wrong button. And now it's not. Why does everything
Screenshot.
suck? So everything's broken. Anyway, thanks for coming and hanging out. I'll probably be going live again here in a little bit. I plan on finishing Indivisible and maybe starting Ori and the Will of the Wisps tonight. Because the only thing I have left is the last boss fight. It is in fact the last boss fight, and I figured out what I was doing wrong because it's something that you never use in the game, and it you can do at the beginning of the fucking game. There's just never been a need to use it prior to this point. So, I now know what I was doing wrong because it's a mechanic I forgot existed. So we're gonna. Kate Arn says, "Enjoy your bonus loot?" ? But anyway, I'll be back in just a little bit. Until then, I'm Dave. You're awesome.
Good Lord.
Thanks for coming and hanging out, and remember, never stop leveling up. We'll see you real soon.